Yeah, I'll be frontin' on your timeline, and banging in your spare time. We just tryna have a good time, but face gotta get the rewind. I don't care what playtime niggas say, my niggas ain't got no time to play. Real stay real and all fake. For you lame ass niggas I say, oh, wanna play a game they can't play. Oh, until a nigga jump in his face. Yeah. Thug dreamers, straight schemers, all around and everywhere we go. All these playtime gangsters. Oh, wanna play a game they can't play.
We don't play them games, baby.
Oh, until a nigga jump in his face. Yeah. Thug dreamers, straight schemers, all around and everywhere we go. It's all these playtime gangsters.
Hey, once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show. It's going on from 5 to 7. It's going down this Thursday. We have so many guests that are going to be here today. It's going to be incredible with the amount of people that's going to be walking in the studio. We're going to be talking. We're going to be talking about movies. We're going to be talking about sports. We're going to be talking about champagne. We're getting it popping today. It's almost the end of the year. I'm giving you presents for the rest of the year with the incredible guests that we got coming. You're going to see a few different people that you might know, some people that you might not know, and some people that you're going to get to know. Right here on the Evening Experience Show, right here in the Mix Radio. Shout out to Cruz. Shout out to Cruz. Cruz. All right, Cruz. We definitely going to have a lot of different parts to the show moving today. I got Cece in the studio today. She's running the board, so if something mess up, we're gonna blame her. All right, just to put it out there. That's right. I'm putting you on Blizzard. Like I tell people, I give props where props are due. We're gonna have Wayne 2 Train Coleman getting ready to come up in a few. Today we got Casino Vinny in the building. He's definitely going to be talking about hip-hop and getting it popping with us. We're supposed to have the Real Etc. popping in the building, popping them bottles. McDom is in the building as usual. Music can depend on me. You know what they do. They just take over everything. We have the one and only Niaja Chanel that's going to be in the building. We got a young boxer that's up and coming, 3-0 currently out there in I believe it's Florida. His name is Sean Mason, and he's definitely a powerhouse that you want to look out for because the brother's coming for a title. He's definitely getting his hands dirty with so many people in the ring. Shania Brown, a young lady that I definitely want to highlight. She is one of the youngest producers of a movie that's getting ready to come out. It's called Why Me. We definitely going to be talking about that. We got Bobby Serafimo. He is a musician. He's an incredible musician who has written movie scores and does so many things for production and music itself. We have Roy Lee Jarman, ex-military. He was a vet for... he was in the Army. He was a vet for the Vietnam War. God bless him. And he's now currently uses his poetry as his therapy. And he has an incredible story that we will get to, and we're going to talk to him. But we're going to get ready to have our first guest up. So we're going to take a quick musical interludes. If she figures out where the button is. I think she got it. Right, there's a lot of moving parts to this show. That's right. This is what a real show looks like. Okay. She got it. She moving. She gonna get it. CC. We gonna work with it. Get it. CC. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be the musical interlude before we bring our first guest up. I'm just saying, people, does work like this sometimes. This is what happened. This is what happened when you're on live radio and you're doing live stuff. Right.
You don't have the thing that you can play on.
The thingamajiggy with the swiggy with siggy. Okay, I got you. Right. All right. So guess what we're gonna do? We ain't gonna stop. No, never mind. Don't even go to the video. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to our first guest because I don't want to lose us in the interim of trying to do something else. So, Mr. Wayne Coleman, if you could make your way into the building, have a seat, sir. Have a seat. Have a seat. There's a microphone.
You can't even wear that shirt because you clashing in with the color.
All right. So this young man is called 2 Train. That's what they call him because if you didn't know, he plays football. He's definitely someone that you definitely want to see on the field doing his thing because I've seen some footage on this young brother. And he just mows them down. If they're standing in front of him, they're definitely not standing after he's in front of them. And I want to definitely speak to the fact that you're a young man who's currently playing on JV? Varsity. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I forgot myself. And freshman?
Yeah, the first young man in 7 years to play in 1 week, all 3 teams.
So you're freshman, junior varsity, and varsity.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have time to even breathe? All right. So Mr. Thompson is a young man who has an exceptional parents who definitely, highlight him and speak to his incredible prowess on the field. This young man holds many records, many accolades. So tell me about some of the awards that you received as a football player.
Like football wise or school wise?
Both.
Honor roll, player of the year, MVP, player of the game, stuff like that.
Defensive end.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. It's like it's a lot.
Well, this is your time to tell everybody about you because this is where they get to learn about some of the things that you have. Now, to you, it's just normal, but to them, they're just meeting you for the first time. Like the audience out there, they say, "Hey, who that?" And I said, it's Wayne Thompson. And then I introduced you as 2 Train.
Wayne 2 Train.
Oh, sorry.
Coleman.
You didn't.
There you go with the Thompson. You can't get with a K right, but you can get his last name right with my son, right?
Listen.
Come on.
Listen.
Come on now.
Listen, Miss Videographer who can't switch between. Don't start me. You ain't ready. I ain't Sean. I'll put you in your place. Anyway, anywho, like I was saying, Mr. Coleman, you basically took the opportunity to start off when you were in. Did you do Pop Warner when you were younger?
Yeah.
Okay. And what made you say, this is the route that I want to go? Football.
After my first game, I just loved it because like nobody was touching me. I just knew I was better than everybody else.
Oh, okay. I like this. I like the confidence and the skills.
Yeah, he started off with the Razorbacks with Coach Tone, Coach Mag, T, all of them. So go hard or go home. He bleeds that maroon and gold blood.
What was the part where you said, I can play, because you don't play just one position.
No, I could play anything.
So you do running back?
Yeah.
Cornerback?
I could do that too.
Wow. Okay. So do they need anybody else on the field?
Sometimes no. 3 championships up underneath his belt in Stamford, Connecticut.
I saw also that your mom sent me a video and I watched it where I guess your team was running a scrimmage against you and it was like, let me take you down. Right. Yeah, I didn't see too many people touching you, and then when they did, I didn't see them standing up afterwards. So that, and to me, is incredible because of the fact that you are a person that not only believes in what you're doing, but you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I want to highlight once again that he has honor roll mention in school because of the fact that a lot of people think that athletes, the only thing they do is just play the sport that they play, and then they forget about the academics. This young man highlighted the fact that he is on the honor roll. So that should tell y'all that, you know, education is important. It's not something to be played with. Even if you're playing a sport, you still got to keep up your grades. So for all those kids out there, yeah, I know I'm the bearer of bad news. Yeah, you got to keep up your grades. My bad. I'm vibing on the grades.
Can I tell you how the story went though?
Good.
So the first time we got on the field, he was like, so I stepped up and I got stopped the first time. And then I didn't let nobody go after that. I told him I want to go again. And then I ran it back the second time. And then that's the video you seen the third time I ran back. And then I ran it back again. Just so I could do it consistently and not get stopped again.
Wow. Wow. That to me is incredible. He said the first time I got stopped, he said, yeah, they stopped me the first time. He said the second time I did it, they didn't touch me. The third time I did it, I just had to show them again that that's why I do what I do. Okay.
That's right.
Are you planning to take this to... Apparently we got a call already.
Okay.
Hey, caller. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show from 5 to 7 every Thursday. It goes down. I'm sitting here with Wayne Coleman, Wayne Two Train Coleman, and once again, Miss Kia from McDowell. Hi. Can you hear me? Anybody home? Okay, so back to you. So are you planning to take this into college, or are you planning to take this into...
I want to go far.
What do you want to study in college?
I want to be a crime scene investigator.
CSI, okay.
Yes, CSI.
That's one of my... Actually, that was one of my favorite shows on TV at one time. Okay. What made you want to understand... about the game? Like, do you study footage to get as good as you do, or do you just say, okay, I'm naturally talented?
So basically, the teams that's more like that's good and that requires studying, I study them. But the team that I know that I have the advantage over, I don't study them because I know I could pick them apart. Of anything I do, I could pick them apart.
I go ahead, bro. All right, future Hall of Famer here.
Colleges are calling. He's only in 9th grade. He'll be starting. Tell him you'll be starting running back varsity.
Oh yeah, starting running back varsity next year as a sophomore.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you got the high school that is really wanting you to go above and beyond because of the fact that you're exceptional on the field, letting you play with the guys who are like way older than you. So that should tell people that you are an incredible athlete. But what made you stick to those books? And don't just say mom, because I know she's sitting next to you.
I realized that it was important.
Okay.
Because I was told that without having a good grade, you can't go anywhere, no matter how good you are. So I just took that into consideration, and I focused on school and what I had to do.
What is your greatest strength on the field?
Just hitting people. I just love it.
Okay, so taking them down.
Watch it.
He gonna hit you.
Listen, the peanut gallery, we ain't paying attention to them today. If you hear a little Tweety bird, don't worry about it. What position do you like the most?
Oh, running back. Because I like to maneuver around people and make them look stupid.
Yeah, I see you curved a few people when, like I said, mom is definitely one that is one of your greatest cheerleaders, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Because she's like, Mac. I was like, yeah. She's like, I got a guest for you. I said, all right. You know you got open door here. Because with McDowell, music can depend on me. Incredible company. They do so much, not only for the community, but for music itself. Have brought so many artists, Cartel with a K. You
Push
have
Play.
Push Play. You have
Zolified.
Zolified. You have
Love Indo, Prince, everybody.
Yeah. And the names and list goes on, that they've helped so many people's careers to facilitate, to grow within music itself, because they are music moguls. They manage, they read, they do it all. They produce. But then to have an incredible child like yourself who plays exceptionally well on the field, and I'm not saying that just because you're sitting here. I actually went and watched your footage. I'm like, yeah, this kid's, yeah. I don't see too many people messing with you on the field, because you definitely know your routes. You definitely know not only your routes, but you definitely, like you said, like, all right, for those who don't understand football, I call it the jerk move, like
Footwork.
when they, pause for 2 seconds. It's not even it's like a nanosecond, and just spin off you and just keep moving. You can't buy that. That's something that is innate. Somebody has to have that ability. They could teach you a lot of things, the coaches can, but that in and of itself has to come from within. That movement, that, to be that fluid. And if you think I'm joking, the footage is up on YouTube. Please go check out Wayne 2 Train Coleman, and you definitely will be amazed by the amount of movement that this young man has. He plays almost as good as the professionals that are out there now, and that should tell you something. And I'm not saying that just because, like I said, this young man sitting there. If you go watch the footage, you would be like, okay, dag, like, ooh, like, ow. Like, damn.
Over the summertime as well, we let him go to Mount Vernon to the police academy camp. He did that for, who was that, 6 weeks you did it for?
Yeah.
Was it PAC?
What was it called?
Not the Stanford Police Department.
Mount Vernon Police Department with David Clark.
Yeah.
He has a program there for, I think it was police citizens or something like that, where they take them for a ride along. They take them to TV shows, magazines, and stuff like that. So he did that. He got awards and stuff for that. He wrote a report and stuff for that as well. Tell him what school you want to go to. This is your interview. He wants to go to Oregon. We have colleges calling.
You want to go to Oregon State?
Yeah. No, not Oregon State, Oregon.
Why?
Because they're just a good school.
For football?
Yeah.
Okay. I could think of a few that's a little bit closer than Oregon that definitely got some banging programs.
Like Penn State and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. They produce some amazing athletes, bro.
But, like, ever since I was like 4, I always wanted to go to Oregon.
I ain't stopping you. I'm just saying. But there are ones that are close. Yeah. They might want to recruit you too. You never know.
We just got
keep looking.
A phone call from Chicago, Illinois for him, and we have to put his highlights together. And Lowell Robertson is gonna start training him with his footwork to help him increase that for next year. He just started running track, and he plays lacrosse.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave a sport for somebody else?
His athletic coach asked me if he could do wrestling, and he goes, wrestling is really good for football, and I was like, nah, we okay. no wrestling. He's fine with that.
That's an incredible feat in and of itself, and I want to definitely tell people, be on the lookout for Wayne 2 Train Coleman. I definitely want to tell you, I've here interviewed him, his first interview.
Yes, ever.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. So when you get to the when you get to the Super Bowl, just remember me. I need a seat on the sideline. Right. I get a folding chair. I bring my own folding chair.
That's right. I told him.
I just want to sit there.
I want headphones, and I went down there with a clipboard as well.
Okay.
He said, Ma, you can't do that. I said, well, that's going to be a part of your contract.
That's right. Write it in. because once again, I'm so proud of the fact that, young man, that you're doing what you love, and that you have incredible parents supporting you, and that you are keeping your academics up, and you have a goal in life, not just sports itself, but that you have a career that you can actually go into. So I want to once again say thank you for being a guest here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for being who you are and what you do. And I definitely want to say keep up the great work, because I will be looking, and I will be checking in on you from time to time. All right. So once again, it's your boy Mac 357. We're going to try to take a quick musical interlude. We figured that out yet?
I don't know, but February, McDonald, we took our craft to a different level. We'll be doing media, and we'll be going on tour to whatever cities and states that we can go with Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z, Murder Inc.
Okay.
So we excited about that. We have a show Saturday in Boston, Massachusetts. So it's our first go around. You guys been good.
All right, so McDonald's taking over media.
Yes.
Except for the evening experience.
Right.
But we definitely, once again, say congratulations on all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Once again, you know, working hard, I guess it goes hand in hand with the entire family, from dad, mom, and now son. And sisters, you definitely, and sister as well, together. Yes. Doing incredible work. So once again, this is your boy Mac 357. We're going to try to create a quick musical interlude, Cece. Yes, I'm ready. Are you? Okay, press the button. Here we go. Let's try. Hey! Yeah!
P-B-G. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I remember living bad. Now a nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab, yeah. I remember living bad. Now a nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab. To all my haters, please don't act like you know me. I got your girlfriend texting hell of emojis, cause I'm all the way, yeah. Like my seat wasn't a nosebleed, throwing all this money like it was confetti. And keep my bros with me like Ed and Eddie. And all my diamonds, yeah, they water. Like I went and broke the levee. The lifestyle I'm living is so unforgiving, but I'm rocking crosses like a nigga Christian. She on her knees, I'm saying no God. Now that's a definition, natural religion. I'm ballin' left or right, that's a Euro step. Time to wake these niggas up like they overslept. So I'ma keep doing it till I can't do it no more. That means I do it till death. Finna take flight, yeah, that's dearly departed. They loving the kid and I'm just getting started. But when it comes down to loving and cuffing these hoes, I promise I am cold-hearted. About a bag like a bank robbery. Man, I cannot stop till I hit the lottery. Gripping this paper like it was a part of me. Hating on me? Well, I guess that you ought to be. Hey, I remember living bad. Now a nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab, yeah. I remember living bad. Now a nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab, yeah. The haters and whatever they do say, don't got time for love like I'm dodging the bouquet. Cause I'm making hit after hit. In other words, I'm flexing on them like Bobby Boucher. Flipping this money, call it acrobatic. My lifestyle a movie, yeah, it's cinematic. Man, I when I break like it was a bad habit. I'm paper chasing, the rest of y'all standing. Push button to start, the whip came my options. Now your baby in it, yeah, that is adoption. Designer this, designer that. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna be rocking. Get out my way like I caught in isolation. Cause I got the juice and you all concentrating. Throwing this money with no hesitation. How does it feel to watch a boss in the making? Let's get it. Cause I remember living bad. Nah, nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it, why? Cause my lifestyle is so fab, let's go. I remember living bad. Nah, nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was this cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab, yeah. I remember living bad. Now a nigga chase a bag, yeah. I just see hundreds on hundreds. All I wanted was his cash, yeah. The diamonds on me, yeah, they water. So you know that they gon' splash, yeah. The haters gon' hate on it. Come on, like style is so fab, yeah.
Hello.
Okay, that was the quickest transition ever. All right, I have Miss Shania Brown on. Currently, this is the Evening Experience radio show from 5 to 7 every Thursday. It goes down. This young lady, before I'm going to let her talk, I'm going to have to give y'all some information because y'all don't understand how incredible this young lady is. And when I say incredible, you received from the African American Women in Cinema the accolade of being one of the youngest producers ever in film, correct?
Well, yes, and I am so thankful for that. It was an amazing opportunity. I loved going out to Salt Lake City, Utah. It was so fun.
Now, you're originally from where, Tennessee?
Yes, Memphis, Tennessee.
And you're currently in what grade?
I am in 8th grade, so almost the second half of the year, but 8th grade.
Which is an incredible feat in and of itself. You're talking about someone who not only is a quote-unquote actress, she's a producer, she is a writer, she is a model, she is a, and I can go on and on with the amount of title that she even hosts her own radio show where you've had many a guest on your actual show as well. So kudos to that. So now it doesn't feel kind of weird to have somebody now talking to you about you.
I love being interviewed. I love the back and forth. I love being interviewed and I love interviewing people. So it's kind of like a good balance to be on people's shows because, and thank you for having me, by the way.
That's not
but
a
it's a balance.
Okay. You're currently starring in a movie that you actually wrote the screenplay for. Am I not correct?
Yes, me and my mother, we wrote it together. So yes, it's called Why Me. It's a movie about mental illness, and I just wanted to bring more awareness to it because I had this friend in 6th grade in middle school, and I thought, something more could be going on because a lot of people would be mean to him, and the teachers wouldn't really help him out either. So I wanted to make a movie. First I did the short, now I'm doing the movie.
Not only did you want to bring awareness to something that was plaguing a friend of yours or currently that they're dealing with, but you also are speaking to even bigger than that, the actual process of bringing mental health to the forefront, because a lot of people in our communities, such as the African American community, don't really speak about too much the fact of dealing with mental health. And that in and of itself, I think, is a great feat in and of itself, that you have the opportunity to speak on something that we don't normally talk about. Normally when a kid is acting up in school, that your mom just go, I'm gonna beat it out of you.
Yeah.
As opposed to saying, hey, there might be something more there that would help to find out what it is or what's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot that could be going on. It could be something in school. If the teachers see a student acting out, it might be something at home. It could be a mental illness, like this movie is about. So I just wanted to bring awareness to it, because some people just think, oh, they're just being a teenager, they're just, da 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 da. And sometimes it's not the case. So you gotta really pay attention. And sometimes it can, sneak up on you. It can build up over time. So I just wanted to make awareness to that.
Right, because, definitely we've seen in society where a lot of kids have acted out, had mental problems, weren't addressed, or they've been abused, or they've been dealing with so much that they facilitate to, as you said, cause tragedies such as harming themselves or harming other kids.
Yes. So I wanted to not only help the adults that don't know what to do, but also kids to know that they're not on their own. Kids or adults, they're not on their own. People go through this every day. It's not just you're your own person, and you have to know how to deal with certain things. You have to figure it out for yourself, but also getting a little bit of help. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's not only just that, but the other part is the fact that you have someone who can, in a way, help to facilitate showing what life is all about, because, you know, gives them an opportunity to understand that life is more than just, you know, one thing, or where people don't facilitate to have a grasp on life too much, and sometimes they lose that grasp in many different ways, you know, and they end up in mental hospitals and different other places, or like you said, you know, in morgues, because nobody's paying attention, nobody's really looking out for them.
Yes.
What made you want to become number one, a writer, a producer, an actress? What made you want to do all these things?
Well, my mom tells me, I can feel it in my heart, that at the age of 2, I would be, you know, just walking around doing all these silly dances, you know, just being dramatic, which I'm a very dramatic person. I'm okay with admitting that. I will make the smallest situations like a big deal for no reason. My dad will tell you, my mom will tell you, my aunties, my cousins, you know, my brother especially. So, you know, I just love making people happy, or bringing something to awareness and making people pay more attention to something that I really feel is important, like bullying or abuse or mental illness or anything like that. I just like people. I just want to make people happy. I want to make people feel like, you know, everything's going to be okay. So I think that's what made me want to write this, because sometimes I watch movies and I'll be like, oh my gosh, why did they do this way? Why didn't they change it so that way the character would say this? You know, not just little comments. So I figured, why not write a movie myself?
Right. Not only did you write a movie yourself, you have one of the, I think, unsung heroes in the movie industry. You have an incredible person that's playing your father in the movie, Mr. Hawthorne James.
Hawthorne James. I was so happy. Like, my office hours are from 9 to 5, okay? I was so happy to have all the people that I have in this. I was very happy to have my director, Robert Parham, you know, the person that filmed it, Burt Wright. So, you know, there's a lot of amazing people in here, like Roy Lee Jarman. You know, he was my Uncle Joe in the movie. I ain't gonna talk about what happened, but
Van Miller.
Yes, Sidney Williams has some amazing people in this movie, and I am so thankful that they wanted to be in this and contribute to the cause.
It's not just a cause. You actually produced, I think, something that will be in people's minds for years. I think, you know, in the right hands and the right people, you can receive such incredible accolades from this, because, you know, y'all are doing incredible work. Yes, Mr. Parham, you know, 5-time world champion kickboxer, who is a producer and starred in a few different movies. Snow Black, which you were in yourself, correct?
Also in that. I just love Robert Parham. You know, he's just so nice, and he really knows how to do his job. He's really professional, but he's also really funny and understanding of things. So.
All right. So my next question to you is, what is the since you've done all these things, what is the next big thing for you?
I don't know, to be honest. You know, I love acting, I love modeling, I love doing a lot of things. You know, I dance in my spare time just to keep moving. You know, I'm just a very hyper person. I just do a lot. So I don't really know what's next for me, but we'll see. I love theater, so maybe I'll do some more plays or something like that. I love theater. It's like my favorite thing in the world. It's just something about being on stage and like, boom, you only have your one shot. This is how you have to do it, and you have to get it right. And I love, film too, but theater is just, especially because I can be even more extra in theater. It's like I could just really like go all out. Show my emotions.
I see that there's a few people in the industry that have spoken to you about the different things. You've been on OWN. You've been on your version of Good Morning America in Tennessee. You've been interviewed by so many. And of course, you're being interviewed by the best show of them all. But what is the thing? What is? And I know you have a lot of different passions, but which one is the biggest one to you out of all of them?
The biggest one for me is acting. Like, I love modeling and I love all that stuff, but acting is like my main thing that I like to focus on. I love, portraying this character or this character. So I like showing the different sides that I can show off, like that I can show. So acting is the main one, but I also love everything else. But
okay, so Why Me is getting produced. What is what is it that you want people to take from your character in the movie?
What I want them to take is that you can get better. If you just, I want them to know you're not alone. Like, some people actually go through this. You're not alone. It's okay. You're just unique. Everyone is unique in their own way, okay? And you can show off your differences, okay? And it doesn't mean that you're weird or anything like that. You're just you. And someone else is going to be themselves, and you're going to be you, and they're going to be themselves. So, I just want them to feel okay, like it's okay, because it is, to have a mental illness or any difference about you that isn't like everyone else.
And I'm glad you said that, because when we say it, it's like, oh, the grown-ups are talking again. But when you say it and you happen to be a youth, it speaks a little bit different, because that means other kids are thinking about other kids. And I think that's a great thing, especially in this world. Sometimes it can be cruel. Sometimes it can be harsh. And to have someone speaking to someone who may not, quote unquote, do the things that everybody else does, or talk a certain way or act a certain way, that somebody is getting the opportunity to speak for them, I think is a great thing.
Thank you. Because when I brought this idea to my mother, I was bawling out, because I felt so bad for my friend, because it's like no one was there for them, no one would help him. So I was like, I cry. I am such a sensitive person when it comes to stuff like that. But I've been crying for like months over this one show, because someone in the show, it really hurt my heart. They died, but they came back to life, so it's really weird. But I am just an emotional person. Like, I don't show it. I'm always happy all the time, but I am a pretty emotional person. So.
All right. So with that being the case, and I want to tell you, I want you to keep up the incredible work. If you ever need me for one of your productions, my left side is my good side. I just enjoy the fact that, I'm a former teacher in the Mount Vernon school system. So I love to hear when kids are doing things that mean something in the world. Kids at certain times get bad reps and different other things, but I'm glad to know that there are kids that are out in the world that is doing things that mean something. And you're also an ambassador for Van Miller's clothing line as well, correct?
Yes, that's where my modeling comes into play. Oh, I love it. That was so, when my mother told me that, I was like, I'm not gonna frame fully right now because it's a lot. But I was so happy because I love everything that I do. So being able to walk in somebody's designs, which are amazing, is just a great opportunity. And I'm so happy that she had me be able to do that. So
good. I am so glad that you are doing the things in which you enjoy, that you're passionate about, and that you love. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
well, you can go to my website, www. Well, sorry, I just got a note, okay? I am the youngest ambassador for Van Miller International. You know, I'm still a child. You know, I still gotta get some notes, okay? I don't know all about the business side of everything. I'm gonna keep it 100 like my show, Keeping It Real with Shania, okay? So, you know, I still got some things to learn, but I'm glad I started young because then I can learn those things as I grow older. But you can find me on my website, www. Yes, I said the www. .ShaniaBrown.com. So a bunch of my social media is on there, but you can also go to Instagram, model Shania Brown. I also have a makeup business, you know. It's uniquelyyoucosmetics.com. So if you want to buy my lip gloss, go ahead and do that, you know, support me in that. So I guess I'm an entrepreneur too, dang, you know. But you can also find me on Facebook at Shania Brown. So there are my social medias.
And this young lady is doing all of this at 13 years old. I'm just letting y'all know that. So if y'all are trying to do something, she's already got there. Just to let y'all know. All right.
A fresh 14-year-old, just fresh, you know, just 14, you know,
all right.
I do.
Shania, it's been my pleasure interviewing you. You're an incredible young lady. I want to thank you for being here today. I want to tell you, just keep up the incredible work. The world is your oyster. Pluck a pearl out and make a strand of pearls.
Thank you so much.
All right. Once again, this is your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show from 5 to 7 every Thursday. It goes down. That was Shania Brown, incredible producer, model, actress, entrepreneur. She's doing it all, people. Just to let y'all know. Once again, my pleasure. Thank you. All right.
Boy, if it's cool tonight, yeah, we can get down. Got nothing to lose tonight, yeah, we gon' get down. Boy, what you wanna do? Feeling my body closer to you. Boy, I'm dancing for you. Feeling my body closer to you. Give me your mind, collect all the thoughts in your head. Give me your heart, protect you from thoughts in your head. Feel it in the dark, I can feel you from afar. For you, in your eyes I see the stars. I've been looking for you. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown to you. Boy, I'm dancing for you, pulling my body closer to you. Give me your mind, collect all the thoughts in your head. Give me your heart, protect you from thoughts in your head. Feel it in the dark, I can feel you from afar. For you, in your eyes I see the stars. I've been looking for you. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away.
Yo, see we in a situation, can make it work. Appreciate the invitation, don't like the flirt. How you really tryna stun on me? Knew I had a feeling from the jump, you ain't the one for me, nah. Steady calling up your phone, you ain't picking up. Your homie say she was a jump, then why you hit her up? Please don't make me call your home, make me call your bluff. Heard it to be rough, out of luck, now you out here stuck. Anytime, anywhere, no. I'ma pull up anytime, anywhere, nah. And you know me not care, no. And I lie, me I tell no. Me know you're mad, so I want to like. Not about that change up, cause you just my type. Empress, bad girl, me in your life. Saying not about that change up, not about that change up. Me ting mad, yeah, no, me ting mad. Me ting mad, yeah, no, me ting mad.
Hey, once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the Evening Experience Radio Show. I currently have Bobby Seramovsky.
Bobby Serafino.
Serafino?
Yes, Serafino.
Oh, okay, Serafino.
Yes.
All right, and you are a musician, correct?
Yes, I'm a musician, composer for film music, working on a couple of projects in the United States.
Okay. So you do movie scores, you do a lot of different things as far as the actual production of music for the actual films. Now, with that being the case, how do you pick the actual theme of the music for a scene or for the actual movie itself?
You know, when I started with composing the film's music, you know, I'm in connection with directors, with people who are working on the films, you know.
Okay, so when you
and I listen what they give me direction, you know, what they want to put in the movie. It's much important what kind of the movie is, you know, drama, maybe action, you know.
Okay, so for action, it's high intense music that you would make. If it's something like a love story, it's a little bit more slow, like a ballad or something of that nature.
You know what? I can explain how the music comes from me. You know, when I see watch the sense that the director sent to me, you know, then simply the music comes from the deep of my soul, from the deep of my heart. You know. It's much important to say that I'm multi-instrumentalist. I play more instruments, and also, you know, when I put the sound on my computer, you know, then I make experiments with different kind of the sounds, different kind of the feelings, and they put the piano and they put the strings, you know. So I think that to be composer on the film's music is very interesting, you know, because you have many choices to make experiment about the sounds, about the feeling, about the notes.
Yeah, somebody just wrote online because I'm watching some of the comments that are coming in that you're a world-class composer. You're not just a composer, but you're a world-class composer. So have you written any symphonies or anything of that nature?
Yes, I want to tell you something that it's much important to be a musician, education musician, because I'm graduated from the music academy. I play clarinet, I play many instruments. So I must tell you that in the past time I studied the classical music. So very often when I compose the tracks for the films, I put some motifs from the classical music, but also it's much important to know different kinds of the music style, like a jazz, like a blues, like a classical music, experimental music, then something like ambiental music, because in different sense you should to be ready to put different kinds of music styles. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm really happy because I play, as I told you, clarinet, I play guitar, I play piano, I graduated on the jazz guitar, like a jazz guitarist. And I want to tell you that I have a really great experience in the past time, because I have a couple of the CDs in the United States, and I was in collaboration with many famous artists from the United States. That I'm proud with this fact,
So the other part for me is the fact that not only do you compose, you've composed for these two movies that are currently out, which is Snow Black as well as Why Me, correct?
Yes, I'm really happy because I meet the great people who give me support. This is Yolanda Mack, my PR, from Miss Mac Marketing. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you for your support, because she believed in me. She knows that I really deserve to be in the like a famous composer, and she trusts in my skills. She knows that I deserve to be in the Hollywood, like a awards composer, and we're working together to happen this, Also, I would like to thank you for Mr. Robert Parkham. Thank you, Robert, because he gave me support to work. This is my first step in the movie industry, to work for movie for the Mr. Parkham, And we are each other. We understand each other, because if you want something like a classical music, like a scary music, like a action music, he just tell me, hey, Bobby, give me something like this, but what is the best? You can do it the best,
Wow.
That's it's very important to understand each other, between director, between composer, between all team that is involved in the movie,
Right. So you are from where in Russia?
No, I am from Macedonia.
Macedonia, okay.
Okay, I live in Macedonia. I was in the United States 2010, I love America because America gives support for people, for artists, for musicians, composers like me, And I want to tell you that I bring great memory from United States, because I was in Chicago, and in this time I had opportunity to play with really great musicians in the downtown Chicago, with really great musicians, jazz musicians, and it was amazing. I can explain how I feel,
And you played for the president of Macedonia, correct?
Yes, I was really close with our ex-president Macedonia, but I want to tell you that I have a really great connection around the world, because some of my music is in South Korea. One edition is Macedonian traditional music, into jazz. Then my music is in Los Angeles, in MoMA Library, very famous library. The MoMA Library and Musical McEverny also represent the best jazz musician from the United States. Also, I want to tell you that my music is in England, and with many collaboration, many artists from United States, many interviews, many radio station. I was in the rotation of the very famous jazz radio station from the United States, like Global Jazz, San Diego, then London, anywhere, you know.
Wow.
And one time I was the artist of the month in San Francisco in the smooth jazz radio, this radio, you know. For me, that's this big success, you know.
Well, you're very successful because not only do you play movie scores, you're a composer, you are a lover of music, but you know, to play for a president in any country is an incredible feat. When did you want to start, or when did you learn music?
Oh, I started to learn music from my childhood, you know. I was in the primary school when I was young, when I was 6, maybe 7, you know. Then I continued to go in the high school, music school, and I go in the faculty of the music, jazz, you know. So I told you this is very important for me, like a composer for films, because I know many instruments. I be honest with you, I'm really great with guitar, with piano, you know, with clarinet. Clarinet also is my favorite instrument.
Wow.
Clarinet, like a very good man.
Wow.
And I play blues. I play blues very well. I hope that you will have a chance to see me live maybe in the United States when I be there, and I hope I will be there very soon. You know.
You currently have any albums out?
Excuse me?
Do you have any albums out?
Did I have what? I can't understand it, please.
EP albums?
Yes, I told you that I have 3 LP albums that I published in the United States, you know. And my last CD was Bobby and Friends, and there are, like a guest, are many famous or renowned musicians, especially saxophone players from the United States.
Okay. And they can be found on iTunes, Tidal, and all the different places that people can find music?
Yes, my music is available on the iTunes. When you put my name, you know, on the Google, you can find more links where you can listen to my music. Maybe you can download, you can buy it. But now I told you that I'm really happy because I have PR, I have publicist, Miss Yolanda Mack, you know, and I'm sure that she will do a great job for me because she's really good about the skills, about the PR, about the promotion. So I'm in the right way to be successful together with Yolanda Mack, you know.
Oh yes, I know. Miss Mack is an incredible PR. She's beautiful. She's incredible. She's definitely one person that does all of the great work that she's been doing for a long time. And I'm so glad that she has had some of her guests here today, which is Shania Brown, yourself, as well as we have Roy that's getting ready to come up.
Great, definitely. I'm not worried right now, you know. My job is to play music, you know, to be a great composer, and about promotion, about placement music. Yolanda Mack is here, you know, she worked for me, she's great. We are together, we will go to success.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
About the social media, I'm on the Facebook, you know. Also, my page, Bobby Serafimo, is available, you know. If the people want to contact with me, they can go on the best Facebook page and put my name, Bobby Serafimo, BOBISERAFIMO. I spelling good, I think, yeah.
Yes.
And also my page artist is Bobby Serafimo. They can find a link from Miss Mac Marketing. If somebody want to give me engagement about the films, they should call to Miss Mac Marketing, Yolanda, and we will work together, definitely, you know.
Sounds good. All right. Once again, this is Bobby Serafimo, incredible composer. He is written so many movie scores. He is an incredible musician. So if you're looking to get in contact with him, contact Ms. Mac Marketing, and you can put him on anything, and he's getting ready to do so much incredible work producing his music and getting it out there to the world. Once again, I want to thank you for being here today, and thank you for being you.
Thank you very much. I want to say hello to all the listeners. Experience. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, sir. Take care.
Bye.
We're going to take a quick musical interlude, and we're going to be right back.
Yo, see we in a situation, can make it work. Appreciate the invitation, don't like the flirt. How you really tryna stun on me? Knew I had to.
Hey, we have another guest that's getting ready to pull in. We're definitely going to be talking with him as well. Roy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm having trouble here with my Skype trying to get on here. I don't know what it is. So, I'm still trying to work with it here. Now this comes up saying in the mix radio.
Yes, that's us.
That's you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you accept it, then your camera should open up, and then you should be on.
Now it's waiting for Ian to accept the invitation.
She accepted it, but I guess it'll be momentarily. But if not, we're going to still keep talking anyway. Because I have a new board operator who's doing this. And we're working with what she's bringing to the table. But, so, Roy,
yes.
Once again, I want to first and foremost say thank you for your service.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Second of all, thank you for the beautiful words that you're putting into the world, because you are a poet. You're facilitating to bring beautiful music to this world, and should I say beautiful words to this world. And you're definitely letting people hear your healing through your actual words in your poetry book.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's my intent, and you know, it's amazing that this thing, Why Me? This movie.
Yes.
And I felt it so. I wanted to be in it so badly because it does tell about some of the things that you're going through, especially the stigma of mental illness and bipolar, and because I myself I suffered with PTSD from being in Vietnam, and I went through a big problem with that for quite a while. And you know, it still has a hold on me at times. You know, the depression and all that stuff comes out, and it takes you a long time because we grow up in this stigma about mental illness. Oh, you can't do this. Just pray and do that and so forth. But I'm just so happy that this is coming to light, and that we as a people, we can go and get the help we need. Because you can't always just get through it because you don't know how. And you need some help sometimes. And so this movie really touched me in a big way.
A most profound way. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, very, yeah. And it's something that we need so much nowadays. And I think we had some wonderful people in it. The people gave some good advice. Everybody was just wonderful. Robert he's an excellent person to work with, and Crystal was very encouraging. I didn't get a chance to meet Harper and James because I left before he did his part, but everybody was just wonderful. It's amazing how close you get and how you get to be such a family when you're doing something of this nature. And especially this for me was just phenomenal. It's something that really needs to be told. But thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't get into that. I was just so wrapped up in trying to get this Skype to work. It's every day is something. You learn something every day.
Listen, Roy, that's not a problem. Listen, even just hearing your voice and listening to some of the things that you've done thus far, being in this film, speaking about PTSD, speaking about mental health, is definitely a thing that I want to really highlight, because of the fact that there are people in this world who are, quote unquote, dealing with a lot, and sometimes they don't deal with it properly, and things happen. They go a little bit crazy. They lose their lives, they lose their thoughts, they lose their family members, they harm people around them sometimes because they're not taking care of that in which is plaguing them, or that in which they're having a chemical imbalance, or something is really wrong and they're not taking care of it.
That's true.
I heard there's a poem that I should have you recite, because it's an excellent one. It's called Oscar.
Oh, give me my Oscar?
Yes.
I see. They shouldn't have done that to me. Oh, they shouldn't have done it to me, because I'm really I'm out of my element right now.
Okay.
And,
well, listen, it's just something that we put out there. If you want to do it, by all means, please do it. If not, we can definitely keep talking, because there's a lot more things that I definitely want to talk to you about. How the first book came about. It was an ode, or a respect for your first late wife, that you created this book in the first place. Roy?
Yes. Actually, my writing started because because of my PTSD.
Okay.
And basically, I couldn't function. I got to the point where I actually couldn't function at all. And I was taking my classes, not classes, but my therapy. And my therapist told me to, she said, why don't you just write, write a letter to the side who you saw that was all messed up and so forth. And so that's basically what I did. Took me a while to write it, to get my thoughts and stuff. And by the time I finished writing that poem, I had really had written a book.
Wow.
And my wife said, my now wife said, you know what? You should go ahead and publish this, because a lot of people need to hear this. And so, one thing just, I like to say, one thing just led to another. To this day, I can't tell you myself how I got there. It was all in the healing, and the way I got there. And so once I got got it all out on paper, the first book, the second book came pretty easy for me, because when you start writing, you just let it all come out.
Okay. So that outpouring was a way in which you could get the words out that you needed to get out, and help you to heal at the same time.
Yes, that basically was my healing, because it was like I was keeping everything in, I was holding everything in and trying to fight it, because you know what they tell you. They say, "Oh man, you can do this, you don't do that. You got to be strong. You got to do this," and blah, and that's the way that's the way we are taught. That's the way we, I guess it's gone through life, because the stigma of mental illness, oh man, he's crazy, he's this, and they ostracize you. And so I had to get past that point. And so
not only did you get through it, you put together an incredible body of work that speaks to life, that shows what the world is about, giving people an opportunity to hear words that may heal them.
Yes, once I did get to the point where I could verbalize things again, I kind of realized that in talking to other people, you find out that so many other people have some of the same problems and situations that you have, right. And I was just shocked, because I was at a meeting one day and I spoke to some people, and man, I couldn't get rid of them at the end of the session, and I was so surprised. I was saying, oh, maybe this is helping people, not just me. It's helping them. And I said, well, if I can help them, then, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
But I don't have, I would like to read one poem, though, okay. It's one that I think I really started with, and when I go to the schools, there's one person who tell me that, when you come in, read the foxhole. Ask the kids about the foxhole. Ask them do they know about the foxhole. And so the foxhole is one of the poems that I started out with, and a lot of people seem to like that one. So I can present you with this. Hopefully people will understand it, because it means so much to me.
Right.
Because it tells you where you are about the foxhole. You're in this confined place, but then, you're fighting and so forth. But hopefully you'll get the gist of it. All right?
All right.
The foxhole. A foxhole, though it may appear small, cramped, and claustrophobic, can contain a universe all of its own. There's only one way in and one way out, a peephole existence and exit. Now, this has a tendency to narrow one's view. Although the intent of the foxhole is to have your back protected by friendly fire, you can never really be sure. Now, when bombs are exploding around you and darkness is your only shield, the situation can play many mental tricks on a soldier's mind. As long as one is fighting in battle and the bodies are falling around you like cut weeds, you can react and remain okay. When bullets are zinging through the air and whistling past your head, you fight and cope. While the guns are thundering and the smell of burnt gunpowder smoke is in the air, you utilize your instinct and you find that you are surviving. But it's the silence that frightens. When you hear no sound except the pounding of your heartbeat as it goes louder and louder to a thundering, roaring thump within your chest and in your dry, parched throat. Now that's when the universe of the foxhole comes into play in your mind. that's when one really becomes afraid. Then comes the fight, the real fight, as has happened on too many occasions. There's a fight that comes from the enemy within one's own self, and not from the enemy from without. So sometimes the soldier leaves the battlefield, but the battlefield never leaves the soldier. Wow. And that's what happens. That's what happens to so many of us, and I see it every day. I go to this group, comeback group on every Monday, and you look around. Well, all of us got the same problems. It may manifest itself in different ways, and some days we're great, and then some days we're like, oh, if I can just barely make it through. And the people don't see that, and that, you can't. What bothers me is when you don't know what a person is going through unless you walked in their shoes, I guess.
Yes, sir.
That's why I mean was so important and so profound, and I found it so wonderful that this young lady, I'm gonna call her lady. She's a girl. She's a lady. She and her mother got this thing together, and I just hope the world can see this and can erase some of the stigma. Even though it may not come from the battlefield, you can get trauma in so many ways, and especially we as people of color, I should say. There's so many things that traumatize us almost every day. And we need to learn to lean on each other and care for each other and lift each other up.
Well, sir, that poem that you just read, and yes, I'm definitely going to clap for that, is an incredible
Thank you.
poem. Because a lot of people who, like you said, haven't walked in your shoes or have walked in your shoes, definitely we would want to tell them there's hope, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Your brothers in arms are definitely there for you, have been there and found ways to come out of it, and find ways to survive. Because sometimes, that external fight is not as long as the internal fight to stay alive and to stay hopeful and to stay moving. So
right, yes, exactly.
I want to tell you, thank you for those beautiful words. Thank you for the incredible, just elements of life, just dropping those jewels to people that may have been going through something.
Oh man, I just appreciate the fact that you allowed me to just put those words out there, because you never know when somebody might need to hear that, somebody might need to be lifted up. And,
yes, sir.
And I do it because I don't know everything that you might be going through, but I do know that we all need a shoulder to lean on every once in a while.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I put forth my books. Right now I got so far I've done 3. I'm working on my 4th one. I guess I'm about halfway through. It's called Poetry by Simon. Simon is the name I write under.
Okay.
So Poetry by Simon is also my website. I'm still working on my website. Somehow I just can't seem to get that website the way I like it to be. But anyway, you can't wait. You have to go forward. And I do appreciate you allowing me to speak on that in that instance on you.
Yes, sir. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
You can find me at Roy Lee Simon Jarman on Instagram, Facebook. My website is Poetry by Simon. That's SIMON.com, poetrybysimon.com, and Facebook, Twitter. Even got something on YouTube. Just look for Roy Lee Jarmon, or just look for Roy Jarmon, Jarmon. And you can find me out there. I haven't been doing much lately, but I hope to be getting back into the swing of things in the very near future. Try to finish up my fourth book. I want to try to do a different route, do some other things. So.
And you can also find his books not only on his website, but you can find them on Amazon as well, correct?
Yes, you can find them on Amazon, either on Ex Libris. But nobody ever goes there. But yeah, Amazon.com. You can look me up.
As well as look for him in the movie that's coming out called Why Me? He plays Uncle Roy. He's going to be with Shania Brown. He's going to be in the movie. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
So we're looking for him in the movie because he has an incredible movie that he's playing in that speaks to life. So I want everybody to go and watch Why Me when it comes out. It's going to be an incredible time. And we have to have you back when you have your fourth book out. And we definitely going to be talking about that as well.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. I thank you very much. And I got you locked in here, so I'll be keeping up with you. And you come on like every Thursday?
Every Thursday, 5 to 7.
Every Thursday, 5 to 7. I don't have to lock you in. And I do appreciate it, man. You don't know, it just does my heart good just to be able to tell people that look, be inspiring, to give them just a word of encouragement, because I know I needed it ever so often myself. So,
no problem.
Thank you again. I do appreciate it.
My pleasure, sir. We'll be talking with y'all a little bit later. Once again, this is Roy L. Jarmon. Go check out his book and check out his website under Simon. And I'm telling you, you're definitely going to have an incredible time when you read those books and get some healing. And be on the lookout for his fourth book that's getting ready to come out. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. It's the Evening Experience. We're going to take a quick musical interlude. We're going to be right back.
All right.
Yo, see we in a situation, can make it work. Appreciate the invitation, don't like the flirt. How you really tryna stun on me? Knew I had a feeling from the jump, you ain't the one for me, nah. Steady calling up your phone, you ain't picking up. Your homie say she was a jump, then why you hit her up? Please don't make me call your home, make me call your bluff. Heard it be rough, out of luck, now you out here stuck. Anytime, anywhere, no. I'ma pull up anytime, anywhere, nah. And you know me not care, no. And I lie, me I tell no. Me know you're not, so I will matter like. Nobody change up, cause you just my type. Empress, bad girl, me in your life. Saying nobody change up, nobody change up. Me ting mad, yeah, you know me ting mad. Me ting mad, yeah, you know me ting mad. Me ting mad, boy, you know me ting mad. About to run, make me chase you. I got some issues that require just a little love. This that life, you gotta live it, you can't make it up. A lot of people tryna take it, I don't give it up. Yeah, I had enough, it's what it is, it's never what it was. Take it off, try it down for me now. Rest your standards on the ground for me now. Yeah. Take it off, try it down for me now. And I lie, me I tell no. But nah, on that time I don't watch nobody. Wind it up slow, yeah, me wind my body. Make it come closer, yeah, closer, daddy. By my way, so whenever you say so. Anytime, anywhere now. I'ma pull up anytime, anywhere, nah. And you know me not care, no. And I lie, me I tell no. Me know you're mad, so I will matter like. Nobody change up, cause how you just my type. Empress body, gal, me and I your life. Saying about that change up, about that change up. Me ting mad, yeah, and me ting mad. Me ting mad, yeah, and me ting mad. Me ting mad, boy, I know me ting mad. About to run, make me chase you. I feel no, say I know what I like. Make you grab me by the waist, say I know what I like, yeah. I feel no, say I know what I like. Make you grab me by the waist all night. I feel no, say I know what I like. Make you grab me by the waist, say I know what I like, yeah. I feel no, say I know what I like. Make you grab me by the waist all night.
Trust myself around you, I'm overwhelmed. I don't wanna miss this one, I'm for real. If you can't tell, I pray that you catch all the feels I do. Didn't even really know you, couldn't help myself. Took you down on the first date, couldn't even wait to get to my hotel. I pray that you want it again like I do. Maybe I'm just like my mother, just like my daddy. Overnight lovers, falling for you. I'm falling for you. Maybe we're meant for each other, maybe we're not. Don't wanna stop, I'm falling for you. Can't trust myself around you. Got me feeling faded when you're around. Need to feed this addiction, let's go for rounds. You know how we get down. This love we make, it's got me so enraged. Oh, maybe I'm just like my mother, just like my daddy. Overnight lovers, falling for you. I'm falling for you. Maybe we're meant for each other, maybe we're not. Stop, I'm falling for you. Can't trust myself around you. I know I prayed for this and I deserve it. So I'm all in, 'cause I know I'm worth it. Feel crazy, it seems too good to be true. Maybe I'm just like my mother, just like my daddy. Overnight lovers, falling for you. I'm falling for you. Maybe we're meant for each other, maybe we're not. I don't wanna stop, I'm so into you. Can't trust myself around you.
Hey, once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the evening experience. I know there's a black box up there, but that black box is eventually, it's gonna move eventually. Once again, like I said, it's going down today. I have the current guest sitting to my right, the one and only Casino Vinny.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Nah, brother. It's been my pleasure. You came on my radar from Forex, Cayenne, Kid Louis, Kid Louis.
The bros.
Yes,
bros.
Kid Louis.
Yeah.
I like when he speaks because he speaks French and with the accent. You definitely are someone that they spoke highly about musically, because they said that you are an incredible artist, and you definitely about your business.
Yeah, definitely, and everybody else is as well. That's the funny part. They're probably slightly more serious, but we all got in this journey together, so we push each other, and it kind of works itself out.
Well, not only that, just to let you know, Casino Vinny sitting here is shout out to Miss Tony, who's not here currently today.
Shout out to Miss Tony.
She just she's currently doing something that she's not here today, but she's missing her Belize family member. Yeah. He's from Belize as well.
Yeah,
Hello.
We're probably cousins, Miss Tony, and we could have found out today.
That's right.
Mini DNA testing here.
Hello.
But we'll do that next time. There's no problems.
Aurora 93 brand.
Aura 93, yes, Aura 93. We got T3 coming out very soon on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music,
Tidal,
YouTube, the whole 9 coming very soon. T3, definitely look out for it. It's in the processing right now.
Okay, so how did you get into hip hop and music?
So it pretty much started when I was super young, and I used to have one of those old school tape players, like those tape recorders. I got it from my grandmother actually, and I used to record like the Funk Flex freestyles from like G Unit and like Rock Nation and everything.
Shout out to my boy Funk Flex. He's been here on the show. You know. But some people, think they know celebrity. I don't know who they know. But he is my brother from another mother. Big shouts out to him.
Big shouts out to Funk.
But so you listened to the music back in the day. You had the tapes. You was getting it moving that way from listening to the music. Now, what made you say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"?
Specifically, Lloyd Banks. Just listening to how his wordplay, it was just super. Everything. It would take me weeks to just understand one single line, and I wanted to do that to other people. I felt like I could do that, and I could probably do it to the best of my ability and do it better than a lot of other people. So why not take it and run with it? But aside from that, I always had music in my family. My father did. He still does music. He's actually a drummer. So
okay. I love when family members come into the room and they drop little tidbits. So you recorded over your grandfather's Nat King Cole tapes?
Yeah, we definitely did that.
Poor grandpa.
Shout out to grandpa and shout out to Nat King Cole. Yeah.
Grandpa got taken down.
Definitely.
He listened to Nat King Cole, and all of a sudden, Little Casino's up on there.
Yeah, I used to record over it, and then on the other side, I would record like little freestyles. So like that's just how I started, and I would just play it back and start to.
That's messed up.
Just remember things. That was it.
Okay. So now moving forward, you're a bigger casino now.
Yeah, big casino.
All right, a big casino. What now gives your music its life? Like, where do you get your inspirations from?
Honestly, just life itself, and I would say my bros. Like, I go through a lot of things, ups and downs. When you're at a high point in life, you want to write about it. When you're at a low point in life, you want to write about it. And kind of when I talk to my brothers, I feel like I could take what I'm saying to them and put it into music right after. It's like a sketch pad, like when you sketch something out and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna take this and bring it to life. Like that's pretty much what I do when I talk to them, and then I'm like, all right, I could turn that into something. Like this is something that more than just me go through, and I'm realizing that when I'm talking to people, I'm just like, oh, y'all going through this too? All right, so maybe more people than just us is going through this, and we could reach those people through music. And it's always a beautiful thing when you can reach people through music.
All right, so what we're going to do is let people understand why this is happening and why this incredible music is here. And we're going to play a track called Overdose.
Yes.
So we definitely want people to get an understanding as to why this music is what it is.
Yeah,
we're gonna have our board operator CC in the building.
Shout out to CC.
Shout out to Do It All, Do It All herself. All right, so CC, you ready? Okay, so we almost.
So yeah, if you want a little background on the actual song,
I want some background.
It was just when I was just I mean, I wrote it like maybe a couple of weeks before I was supposed to come here. Actually,
oh wow!
I don't know if you heard, like I got really sick, and when I was going through that, I felt like
I didn't want to speak to her, but I was going to say I'm glad to see that you're okay.
I appreciate it. Super appreciate it. Health is super important. Mental health is super important. And when you're getting older is when you kind of start realizing it. But if you realize it when you're younger, you could definitely avoid a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, you don't look that old to be talking about older. When you get my age,
yeah, man,
then I'm gonna roll with you on that one.
Soul, trust me, I'm an old soul, man. Me.
I'll take that. Because your age, man, not so much.
But shit, I was definitely just going through things, and I felt like I was trying to replace those feelings with like you know,
bars.
Yeah, bars. Not even bars, but like alcohol or like taking drugs, or not really hard drugs, but you know, just doing things that I felt would patch that, and it didn't. So like, this is what the song was pretty much about. Like,
yeah, that's you know, indicative of the fact that you said that, because somebody thought that mental health, they could take it away with drugs, and they couldn't.
No.
And God rest his soul. The young Juice WRLD who passed away.
Yep.
Because once again, mental health is nothing to play with, and
100%.
when you try to self-medicate and do things, or you know, you get caught up in a lifestyle, or it catches up to you.
Addiction's a strong thing, man. It's there.
You can't escape it. I think CC's ready now. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try to play this song called Overdose.
Yes.
Let's get it rocking. This is Casino Vinny, Evening Experience. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna keep talking until she get that. When it comes out the speaker, then we know it's ready. She's cooking over there.
Yeah,
she burning up the pots. I'm joking, folks. It's just a joke. Listen, at any given time, I tell people, don't take it. don't get it twisted. I just make jokes. It's just what I do.
That's the way of life, man. Gotta make jokes.
You gotta be happy in life, and I prefer to laugh at things than getting upset or bothered by them, or whatever the case may be.
100%.
Because you know, you can't control everything.
Nope.
What you can do is control yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but.
No,
I just saw the head popping. All right. Okay, so we do have another guest that's getting ready to Skype in, but I'm gonna tell you to hold off momentarily. We're gonna get to you. I promise. We will get to you. Just hold off for a moment. I'm gonna hit you on your DM and let you know that we will be able to speak with you and definitely talk with you. That's a young boxer, Sean Mason, that just called in. We definitely gonna be talking with him as well. Talking about the pugilistic styling that he has. He's currently 3-0, and he's already looking for the belt.
Young champ.
Young champ in the making. He's definitely one to watch for. But what I want to know is the fact that you are a person that moves from the emotions or things that you're going through, which I like the fact that you paint a picture and tell a story, because you know, overdose being one that you, like you said, instead of self-medicating, instead of doing certain things, and you appreciating life, you spoke to it.
Yeah.
That in of itself is a feat. I think this show today, I can honestly say, is themed by mental health, love, different other things. Okay, I'm gonna keep hearing that sound throughout the show.
They can hear that too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody, everything that you're hearing.
Shout out to the jingles, man.
Shout out to CC. Everything you're hearing. But all in all, I'm glad the fact that you have the opportunity to put music out that speaks to something. You know, in this day and age, you get a lot of people who do trap.
Yeah.
They get stuck in the trap. They think the trap is the life, and then they speak to it. Shout out to Corporal AK. Once again, incredible artist that's out in Philly. He's done with music with Mac Wilds, Billy Dance from MOP. He's opened up for the Dipset. He's opened up for a lot of different people. Incredible artist.
Shout out to Corporal. Shout out to Philly.
I want to tell people that there's so many things in life that people such as yourself, young people, are dealing with these days. I'm glad somebody's, you know, taking a skewed view or taking an opportunity and bringing it to life. So sometimes when people hear it from other young people, as I said to young lady earlier, it's different than when an older person says it, because they go, oh, the old head speaking again. As opposed to, hey, this person got wisdom. I need to listen.
I need to listen, man.
Yeah.
Gotta listen. But I think it's super important to not get caught up in, you know, what everybody else is doing now, because it's super easy to do it because it's so available everywhere. You can just go on YouTube, you can go on Instagram, you can go on Spotify and listen to a whole bunch of trap music, and then it's easy to lose your original sound on how you started. So I think it's super important to just stay yourself. It's cool to. I have a whole bunch of don't get it wrong. Like I have music that I play.
Oh, that you can dance to and get down. Yeah, no doubt.
You feel me? But it's super important to be able to go back home and say, okay, I can still do this. Don't get it twisted. Like just because I'm making these songs just for people doesn't mean that I can't make these type of songs for myself.
You got a joint that's called No Hard to Kill?
Hard to Kill on? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't got no Hard to Kill on today, man. Hard to Kill is actually a
clothing brand?
Clothing brand, yeah, I don't got no Hard to Kill on today. I actually, my shirt in the wash right now. It's in the wash, I'm sorry. But other than that, I'm doing the Kobe the Kobe 8 to be specific with you.
You might want to burn that jersey. I don't like Kobe. He was a bum.
Oh no.
Whatever.
Oh no.
No. But even, and I will apologize for some reason if we can't get the music on. But we will play it next week when I have the regular board operator back. That way we can get that up. Unless she figures out where the button is. It's the one to the left. It's the one.
I had something.
Is that your song?
That's I had something.
Don't mind me, people. Like I said,
hey, you gotta
just make jokes.
You gotta have the jokes, man.
Is that your? Oh, okay.
That's a song.
Okay.
She got the right song. She got the right song.
Wow, that was for 2 seconds. All right, here we go.
I've been sipping on that Holy Ghost, overdose. Yeah, I've been feeling like I can't move, comatose. Yeah, panic attack in the bathroom. If you only know. Yeah, but out here I keep it that cold. Yeah, I'm all alone. Yeah, I've been sipping on that Holy Ghost, overdose. Yeah, I've been feeling like I can't move, comatose. Yeah, panic attack in the bathroom. If you only know. Yeah, but out here I keep it that cool. Yeah, I'm all alone. Yeah, I got no time for the fools. Yeah, can't feel the pain through these drugs. Yeah, can't teach them how to feel love. Yeah, anxiety be in a rush. Yeah, gotta take life as it comes. Yeah, roll up and jump in the blunt. Yeah, came in the class with a real. I can't teach you how to be one. Yeah, I've been running this way for years. Months passing, I put up a front. Family think that I'm bugged. Run up a check, these niggas are dumb. Try to go act like it's okay, but it's no way. Yeah, try to go talk to my homies. Shout out my bros, yeah. Cause I've been sipping on that Holy Ghost, overdose. I've been feeling like I can't move, comatose. Panic attack in the bathroom. If you only know, yeah. But out here I keep it that cool. Yeah, I'm all alone. Yeah, I've been sipping on that Holy Ghost, overdose. I've been feeling like I can't move, comatose. Yeah, panic attack in the bathroom. If you only know, yeah. But out here I keep it that cool. Yeah, I'm all alone. That's an out, Pluto. That's an out. Yeah.
somebody. I'm gonna extend. Hey, once again, it's Warmac 357. I got Crazy CC behind the boards today. Little pictures and stuff popping up on us. We doing it. Woo! Once again, these views expressed by CC are not that of the evening experience. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All I'm gonna say is, listen, incredible things are going down today. We have the one and only Casino Vinny in the building. That joint that you just heard was Major Fuego, Mucho Fire, Overdose. Go cop that joint. I definitely want you to understand why he's in the building. He does what he does. You just heard the reason why. That joint is just, is melodic. It's incredible, and we definitely need all sevens on that. So Casino is definitely going to be banging throughout the airwaves. On a regular basis. We can definitely gonna, especially when he gets a video, we're gonna keep him in video rotation.
Oh yeah, got to.
And put him up there and definitely give him an opportunity to be part of our video wall. And we definitely gonna be playing the music while he's off, not here as well. And we definitely gonna be playing it through our music interludes when we take a little station breaks. And I want to thank everybody that's tuned in. Don't leave, because we're gonna probably be going a little bit extra today because we got at least 3 more guests before we get off the airwaves today. So we definitely going to get it popping with them as well. They definitely in the building. Shout out to Lamborghini Champagne. Shout out to, the Real Etc. in the building. Shout out to everybody that's showing up. Shout out to Nizen and Chanel. Shout out to Cece, the board killer, who's definitely in the building. Shout out to DJ Cruz for doing this to me. Oh, we gonna be talking Cruz. No, I'm just joking. I thank everybody for doing what they do best, making sure that we're here, we're live, and we're doing what we do for the people, because this is an incredible feat, having people of his caliber sitting here definitely talking with us today. Is there anything that they got to look forward to that's getting ready? You said T3's coming out?
T3's coming. Bounty Hunter's coming at the same time. Both actually dropping on all platforms very soon.
Wow.
Both at the same time.
And you got any time left? You talking about 2 albums?
Honestly, it was
2 EPs?
It was supposed to be up already, honestly, but it's somehow just, I don't know how they do the back end processing, but it still says processing, so I'm just waiting for it to finish processing. But it should be up. You can check my Instagram for it. Casino Vinny on everything. You can find me, Casino Vinny. Literally type it in anywhere. You can probably find it, except for Google. I'm not there yet. I'm doing a whole little rebrand going on right now, but trust me, I'll be there soon. Casino Vinny on Instagram, Casino Vinny on Facebook, Casino Vinny on Spotify, iTunes, the whole 9. You'll find me.
Well, if you type in Mac 357, you'll definitely find me.
Yeah, that's the OG. You got to
sitting next to Casino Vinny, and I'm telling you, he's going to be a household word. He's going to be somebody that you want to pay attention to. This is Young Heat in the building.
Appreciate it.
He's bringing heat for the winter, and he's going to make your summer even hotter. So definitely check him out on all streaming platforms. Make sure you get his music, Casino Vinny, as he said, on everything, and make sure you're paying attention to his tour dates and different things that are coming up, because I know all the guys is getting ready to put out them projects.
Yeah, man, it's about to be a lot of, we putting our foot on everybody's neck the whole 2020, just putting our foot on everybody's neck. Spliff Set, we coming. 7 Realms, we coming. I'm telling you, everybody who I'm working with right now is literally ready to go, and we're about to do a whole bunch of big things in 2020, so just look out for it.
Hey, so once again, it's your boy Mac 357. That's Casino Vinny. Appreciate you being here today, brother.
Always, brother.
Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to have you back when we have the regular board operator, so we can get it all together.
I'll be back with more heat. I'm gonna probably do a little freestyle when I come back, because I got to.
Yeah, please. Please. Most definitely, because I didn't want to ask you to bring up a beat, because that we would just probably destroy.
I could do acapella. I could do whatever.
We probably destroy the whole station if we did that.
This whole thing is gonna explode if we try it.
Facts.
You know, we gotta stick to it. We gotta stick to protocol.
All right, I'm just making jokes. If you can do an Acapulco,
I can do something real quick. I can do something real quick. I mean,
you need me to start you off? Let me know.
Man, I got this. Look. Maybe it's the way that I'm spitting, got you listening to the sounds while I'm making the killing. I'm really in it, take them back so representative. Got you looking up the definition, saying really kicking like midgets, you get it? Drink to Lamar like I'm sipping with kings, you stick to my 85 when I'm dipping. I'm on a mission, gotta picture my lyrics when you hear it. In your mind, but it's really uplifting your spirit, fucking life like a mirror. I'm taking heights to a new limit. I make a living like I'm nice to kill it. Hate is real, but it's twice as apparent. No need not, cause I'm a ride for my, cause to new jobs don't apply to mine, cause I'm thinking. Maybe it's the way that I say it, got me feeling like I'm the greatest, hard to help. I'm related with all these rappers, not too big on the basics. I'm nothing short of amazing. Feel like a doctor, got a lot for his patience. I'm on the ground, but I'm pacing. I know I feel like I'm racing, cause if I step aside the game, you know I'm making a statement just like a race. Never cared about haters. Circle only getting smaller, ain't no need for replacements. I'm on a team full of chasers, and a team full of chasers is only running to the money. For me, if you taking over what leads to the paper, got me feeling to wake up, split Freddy, he's still waking up for me to be Jason. So when we sleep, we erase him. You thought ain't no seasonal placements. Boy, I'm still 23 with the paper. Yeah.
Go ahead. Get that. She found where the clap button was. I appreciate you. Once again, that's Casino Vinny doing what he does best. Casino Vinny on everything. Please check him out on social media.
Definitely.
We definitely gonna have him back. We definitely gonna get it popping.
Yeah.
And once again, it's your boy Mac 357. This is the evening experience. We're gonna play a video music interlude. I think. Yeah, you got that? All right. We're going to get that pumped up.
She got this.
And then we got 3 more guests. So don't tune out. Stay tuned in.
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Baby, I ain't get no sleep. I'm about to come through, think I need to spend a week with you. Control my thoughts, I get so weak for you. I lose my mind if I don't speak to you. My heart, my soul, it only sinks with you. Swear I don't want nobody else but you. I don't talk to my ex no more. My time's been pressed to kick it. We can make that move now, baby. Tell me if you with it. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. Promise you won't forget me, no. Promise you won't forget me. Know that there hasn't been many. Know that there hasn't been many. Let you in if you're ready. Let you in if you're ready. Why the fuck they gotta put the pressure on me? Kinda me idea slept on me. How do they really know what the fuck's best for me? How do they know what God say he got next for me? I think that is true. I think that is true. And I would never make that claim if I ever felt confused. I don't follow rules, man, I listen to my spirit. People cloud your vision and get hard to really hear it. Got a lot of drive, only one to ever steer it. Say what's on my mind, that's regardless if you feel it. Let them do them and I'm focused on us. Hate when they see it, now who can you trust? I'm with you, and there's no discussion. Man, that's my word, hope you know I ain't bluffing. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. Promise you won't forget me.
Try them one more time. So while we're trying to get the Skype going, okay. go to a quick musical interlude real quick. Lord help me. Oh, Lord help me.
Baby, I ain't get no sleep. I'm about to come through. Think I need to spend a week with you. Control my thoughts, I get so weak for you. I lose my mind if I don't speak to you. My heart, my soul, it only sinks with you. Swear I don't want nobody else but you. I don't talk to my ex no more. My time's been pressed to kick it. We can make that move now, baby. Tell me if you with it. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. You with it, I'm with it, I'm ready. Promise you won't forget me, no. Promise you won't forget me. Know that there hasn't been many. Know that there hasn't been many. Let you in if you're ready. Let you in if you're ready. Why the fuck they gotta put the pressure on me? Counting me out there, I slept on me. How do they really know what the fuck's best for me? How do they know what God say He got next for me? I think that is true. I think that is true.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is just bring in the next guest. We're going to take that Skype thing down. Sean, if you're watching, please call back in, but we will get to you. We're just going to have to put you on hold. Tried you a couple of times. We're going to currently have Ny'Asia Chanel come in because this is an incredible show today, and everything's working right. That's what's going to happen. Come on. And normally I would take it down and didn't have you sitting, but we're going to have you walk in. Wait, you sitting over there? Oh, okay. All right. Once again, I have the incredible young lady back in the building again, doing what she does best. The most beautiful, the most talented Miss Ny'Asia Chanel.
You're so sweet.
I tell her, I just call it like I see it.
You're always so sweet. I appreciate that, you know?
No problem.
Okay, I got to put these on right here?
Well, you don't have to. Oh. As long as you're speaking to Mike, they can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
I love the way you handle your social media. I love the way you interview. I love the way you speak to people in your feeds. You engage every person that comes in and wants to learn about who you are.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I be trying.
Sorry. You do more than try. You actually succeed. Here is a person that not only does she have incredible music, and she definitely speaks to the people, but she also has her clothing line.
Yes.
That you definitely use to help support some of the different venues and things that you go to, and recordings and so forth and so on. So tell everybody about what the clothing line is.
So the clothing line is something that me and my team, we had started like I would say maybe a year now or something like that. But basically, it's just of basically my brand. So, for example, I have shirts that have the journey on it, and it's just, you know, my little cartoon of me. But also we contributed other things that apply to me, which our whole campaign is called The Journey. So now we have sweatshirts that say The Journey, and, you know, stuff that kind of revolves around my brand. We have bags, we have mugs that have my lyrics on it. For example, we just put out for my new song You, on the mug we have like it's like you got me in the mood right now, which makes sense because if you want coffee or you want tea, you know what I'm saying, you got the mug and say you got me in the mood. Like I think it's just great of all the ideas that are coming in to make the brand better, you know what I'm saying. So if you want to check that out, go check that out on my website, www.nyasiachanelmusic.com. You have dope stuff on there.
So you be mugging?
I be mugging.
Thank you.
I be in my bag because we got bags too. We got the Nyjah Chanel bags on there as well.
But I like the silhouette, and you say it's an actual picture of you in cartoon form.
Yeah.
But that cartoon is wearing a crown.
Yes. Shout out to my cousin Ashanti. She made that. So shout out to you, Ashanti, because she did that. She made that for me early on when I first started because we wanted something that, you know, of course, we could get to everyone. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And on the eyelids, it says Nyjah Chanel. When you guys buy the shirt, look at the eyelids. It says that too. She put that in there. It's cool. But, yeah. And shout out to Aspire Media Group because they were the ones who set up my whole website. And on there, you're able to check out my music, check out where I'm going to be at. You know, you're able to purchase the music as well and purchase the merchandise. So
it's Nyjah Chanel all the time. You get the opportunity to see the greatness once again that befalls you, because I tell people all the time, you know, young people such as yourself stepping out into the world, putting forth something that the world can hear, see, and feel are a great thing. What is the goal at this time for Nyjah Chanel? What is the purpose? Like, what's your next big thing that you're gonna rock the world with?
Honestly, I can't speak too much because it's just 2020 is going to be a very productive year, very productive. Like,
yes, so I heard.
Not only have I been, you know, just putting out my single You, available on all platforms, and promoting that, and also my song Dive that I just put out a video too, and I'm promoting that too, so check that out. But behind the scenes, I've just been working. Me and my team have been working. Shout out Edison, shout out Blackout 845, because we're building something that's going to be very big, that's going to expand out and reach a larger audience.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited in 2020 because I will announce it in 2020. So you guys got to stick around with me because it's still happening, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that it's finished before I put it out there to the world, you know what I'm saying?
You're making me want to take the clock and push it all the way forward to 2020.
That's the
just to
point.
See what it is.
You know what? Because I want people to be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Yes, I need that because I don't want to give the jewels out yet until it's set in stone. We have it going and ready.
I'm gonna tell a little funny story. So, you know, I get hit up in my feeds all the time with people going, listen, I got music, I got videos, I got this. I see one from this beautiful young lady, and she goes, hey Mac, have you checked out my song You yet? I said, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. Because my thing is, when there's somebody that I'm close to, shout out to Vina Love, shout out to Nyjah Chanel, shout out to all the young ladies that are Omega, shout out to people I really vibe with. I sit there and I watch what y'all do because y'all have an incredible spirit to what you're doing. You put forth power in what you're doing. You say it. You believe it. You live it. It's in your heart. You breathe it. There are people who get into this business just to get rich. I see those people. See them all the time. And then there are other people who speak to what it is that they want people to understand about them and what it is that they want to put out there, but they don't really, they sing the music, but they don't live it. They don't feel it. You're a person I can say lives it, feels it, puts it out there. It comes from the heart, it comes from your spirit, and you're strong in what you believe that you're doing that is right. And you stand on that platform, firmly.
That's a fact. Wow. You do this to me every time. Honestly. It's speechless every time. Just like, damn. Like, you just don't oh my God, my cheeks right now. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, my goal is to put out content and put out music that is, of course, relatable to everybody, because I honestly do enjoy going to the studio, even though the process is long and stuff like that. And my manager always gets on me, but I think it's just so much fun, especially when I get the feedback about the music that I'm putting out, because not only is it helping me, but it's helping what I put out there and helping create a better platform for what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really stress, give me your feedback, let me know what you think, because that's the only way that I can grow as an artist, is if you tell me, what did you like? Okay, what should I have done better? Because now I could look at it as, okay, I like the music I put out, but I need to know that you like it, and is it something that you're gonna rock to? Is it something that you could just say, all right, let's put on Naya Chanel? Because I'm at parties, or I'm at gatherings where it's just oh, yo, play that Drake. I want you to be able to say, yo, play that Naya Chanel right now, I'm in that mood. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to make, I know I have the song Dive Out, but I also put out You, because that's reaching another audience. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, okay, you're in your feelings right now, but maybe you wanna say something else. So that's why I want to be able to make all types of music that everyone can listen to.
All right, Cece, I want to be able to pull up the video You by Naya Chanel. So while she's looking for that, all I want to say is that, I believe in people who believe in themselves. There are people who, like I say and do, but they don't believe. And when I look at you, I know you believe in what you're doing. And I can't help but myself sometimes have my cheeks hurt, because I'm smiling because I'm like, this young lady got it. There's people who need to buy it. There's people who create it in the studio, but you actually got it.
Thank you.
And I respect the grind. I respect anybody who's about their craft. You'll see me in a lot of different places. And a lot of different events, and people go, oh, that's Mac 3-5. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's me again.
You really do be all over the place. I'll be like, damn, okay, what?
They saw me on Power 105. They was like,
whoa,
how'd you get up on the South Show? What happened was,
nah, that's jokes, but that's good though. That's great.
Yeah, you hear the peanut gallery in the back, right? CC, not Peniston. All right.
No,
anywho,
that's good.
But I know you can't speak to the big thing that's coming in 2020, even though we like exclusives here at the Evening Experience Radio Show. But shout out to Mike Boogie Productions.
Yo, facts. Shout out Mike Boogie Promo. Shout out Creative Soulful Entertainment. Shout out Jay Ditta.
I'm gonna say
shout out my promo team.
Shout out to Mike Boogie for not showing up every time that you hear. Shout out to him, because every time I look for him to be here, I'm starting to feel some type of way. Mike Boogie Productions,
Mike Boogie Promotions, because he be again.
Oh, promotions.
Mike Boogie Promotions, yeah.
Mike Boogie Promotions.
He's a working hard man, so
yeah.
We all gotta rotate, and. So that's why I'm gonna be back in January.
Listen,
and he'll be here.
Listen, I told you, you have an open door to this studio. Anytime you want to come and promote anything, I am a fan of yours. I love what you're doing. I think it's incredible what you do. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're tall. Yes, you all that stuff, which everybody sees. If you're watching, you see what I'm talking about. But what it also is for me is the fact that you touch people with your music. You don't just sing at them, you sing to them. And as you said, they might have that moment where they're in their feelings. They might have that moment when they're not doing as well. They're not happy. They're not, a few different things. But I want to make sure that something is being said about Niaza Chanel that a lot of people don't understand, that you put your all into something that you believe. You came from work. And
flew here.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, I'm late. Damn it. But we made it. We made it here. No tickets. We safe. Thank God.
Shout out to all the cops that watch my show.
Please, listen. I need a PBA. I need one. Please, man. Oh my God. I was like, damn. And there's a whole process that we got here. But we here.
Right.
We made it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you want the audience to understand is the thing that makes you happy in life? What's the thing that makes Niaza happy?
Are we talking music or are we talking
life? Just life in general. If it could be music, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so food makes me happy. Okay, food. But of course, music makes me happy. It gives me something to look forward to. When I get out of work, I'm very excited to just see what I can come up with. I'm honestly always thinking about what I can create, what can make me better, what can I do to improve me being a better artist. Like I said, this way it makes me, more able to be drawn to other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly researching what I can do to make my brand stand out against everyone else's. So food and music makes me happy. Okay? Simple things. Simple. I like to eat.
Okay. So with that being the case, do you feed your heart the way you feed your stomach?
That was different. Wait, do I feed my heart the way I feed my stomach? Yes.
You know why? Okay, so I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna tell you why I asked it that way. In this day and age, they tell you you're supposed to be healthy, eat right, do. People have a tendency. Skype caller, I know you're calling. Can you just send him a quick message through there? We will get to you, I promise. Mr. Sean Mason. That's a boxer out of Florida. He's definitely an incredible young man. We're going to be talking with him as well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the fact that your heart sometimes facilitates to people have a tendency sometimes when they're dealing with outside things that they don't feed their heart the way they feed their bodies. That's why I asked it like that.
Yeah. Okay. That's different. How do I say that? My manager tuned in right now. He said shaking my head food. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Thanksgiving, it messed me up and messed up my whole diet. Okay, I was doing good. I was feeding
the model-looking woman in the room.
I
say, look, Thanksgiving messed up my diet too. Yeah, I got this big after Thanksgiving.
No, but listen, Like, as far as being fit and eating the right things, that does contribute to how your body can be affected. And it's like the bad food tastes so good, and then it's like,
it's not bad food. It's just the amount, what you put in it, that makes it sometimes a little bit extra for your body. But it ain't bad food. You eating cheese. You eating.
But I like to eat meat and bread.
Yes.
And bread is where.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Bread is where you gain the weight, though. Like,
but it's good. Pond.
It is good. Cinnamon raisin bagels. Oh,
I love
my favorite kind of bagel. That's my weakness.
Get it?
It's a cinnamon raisin bagel. Oh my god, with butter. But yeah. Anyway, so
Cece, did we find it?
She don't have the video of them.
Oh, it's the dive video. The dive music video.
Dive.
DIVE.
Dive into it.
I sent the and then the U is a single. The single that I just dropped on all platforms. If you haven't yet.
Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Ooh, just a little bit wrong. Baby, I apologize for it. I could fall or I could fly. Here in your aeroplane, I could live or I could die. Hanging on the words you say. I've been known to give my all, jumping in harder than 10,000 rocks on the lake. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I've traveled the world, but there's no other boy like you. What's your history? Do you have the tendency to leave some people alone? 'Cause I heard you do. I could fall or I could fly. Here in your aeroplane, I could live or I could die. Hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, lie awake every day. Don't know how much I could take. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. Just let me know the truth before I dive right into you. I could fall or I could fly. Here in your aeroplane, I could live or I could die. Hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, sitting back, looking at every mess that I've made. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. Let me know the truth before I dive right into you. Before I dive right into
Yes. She's going to dive into her man's. And definitely, you got to hear that joint, you, because I'm definitely telling y'all, she has an incredible sound, an incredible mark in life. This young lady is going to be a superstar. If you look up to the heavens, you'll see her sitting there. And she's going to shine down on us. So I definitely want to tell y'all, be on the lookout for greatness, because it's sitting to my right, that's currently here in the studio. Once again, this is the one and only Naija Chanel.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Now tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Okay, I got an announcement, okay?
Hey!
For my single You that just dropped on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, all that good stuff. We are doing a contest right now. $50 to the 50th person to add my song to their playlist, and $100 to the 100th person to add my single You to your playlist. Now all you have to do is screenshot it and send it to me, because this contest is starting today.
Well, also, I think we need to take it beyond 50 and 100. Now, you may not want to pay them, but I need the next 10,000 people to go put that song on their actual playlist. Now, she ain't going to give you $10,000.
I was about to say, you going to be a sponsor?
I left that in my other wallet.
For real. I mean, listen, I'm just saying right now, it's Christmas time. You want some Christmas money, add the song to the playlist and screenshot and send it to me.
Speaking of Christmas time, big shout out to, once again, the young lady who is part of KMJ Love clothing line, Kids for Special Needs, 1345 Gun Hill Road. Tomorrow it's going down from 12 to 8. It's going to be an incredible time had by all. They're going to have DJs and so many performers and different other people. They're collecting money. It's a $20 donation. Please take the opportunity, go down and check her out.
Wow,
there are a couple events I'm going to be going to. There's one out in Brooklyn on the 21st. I will be making the announcement for that as well in my gram. You'll see it on my gram. Please, big shout out to, once again, Arlen and all of the other different artists that are lending their voices to these holiday times and people. And please, as I said, with the contest, I need everybody to go above and beyond just 50 and 100. I need thousands of people to go buy this song, to go listen to it, to stream it, to
go
tell
write a
others.
review on it, please. Write a review, rate the song, the feedback, do a dance, make a video to the song. I will post it on my page. I love the support and I love the feedback. Like I always say and I always emphasize, feedback is very important to me. So go stream that You on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Pandora. We on Pandora. Check me out. If you want to know the lyrics too, check me out on Genius. It is available on there as well. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Shout out to my promo team. Shout out to Creative Soulful, Jay Did and Mike Boogie Promotion. Shout out to you, Evening Experience, for having me and showing me love as always. Shout out to It Girl Imports for hooking me up with this lovely hair as always.
Yeah, they did mine too.
They did yours. Listen, I've
been working it.
I can hook you up.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, I got the discount.
I ain't doing what
Listen,
Self did.
anybody wants some? Anybody wants some voluptuous hair? Naija 15 is the discount for 15% off. So use that discount. Let them know where you got it from. You know,
right?
And then follow me on Instagram, Naija_Chanel_, Twitter, Naija_Chanel_, Facebook at It's Naija Chanel, and my website. Purchase the merchandise, you can purchase a song, you can purchase anything. Just check it out on www.naijachanelmusic.com.
And if you can't believe what she's saying, it's unhearable. So what I want y'all to understand is 15% off, people. No, I'm just making jokes, but I want you to understand this is a hard-working woman.
Yes, I'm busy all week.
She's definitely doing the damn thing. I want you to check it out. What we're going to do is take a quick musical interlude, and then we're going to get our next guest up. And we got one more guest after that, so I want you to keep tuning in paying attention. Like I said, I'm taking the bangers out. For the next 3 shows before this year ends, you're going to see so many incredible guests. You might see some people that you really know that's going to pop up in this studio, and we definitely going to get it popping. So just keep on the lookout for the rest of the year. Naya Chanel, NayaChanel.com. Naya Chanel on everything. Make it work. The song out now is called You. Go check the video. Go check the song. It's incredible. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357. It's the evening experience from 5 to 7 every Thursday. It goes down. Check us out in a few. We're going to be right back in a moment and do what we do best right here on In The Mix Radio. Let's go. CC!
Yay!
Stick on the beat with another hitter. Did you violate it?
Don't stop, put it on your night. I know I'm hot, tell 'em on fire. I won't lie, feeling you all night. Let's get high, blow it up to the sky. The way you're looking at me got me feeling away. Retention, I can't focus, I want you to stay. 'Cause you're too damn nasty, and I'd be stupid if I let your funness pass me. Now, I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow, let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now, I won't tell if you keep quiet. Keep loving me every night. Tell gang you with me tonight. You see, I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you thought I'm honest, and I'ma give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. 'Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, and we get lit, you know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, and we get lit, you know. We get the S550, getting high, doing 150. Holding my hand, steady kissing on me. We in the hills looking for a couple baddies. He ain't never had these. I put him on to that new, know he fucking with me now. Guess I got a new boo-boo. I can't even lie, got me about to blow the back on you. Fuck it, throw it back for you. Now I'ma bust it down for you. You see, I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you thought I'm honest, and I'ma give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. 'Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, and we get lit, you know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, and we get lit, you know. I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow, let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now.
Hey,
Can you see me?
Hey, Sean. We can't see you at this moment, but we're going to work that out momentarily.
Okay, you see me now?
There we go. We got you.
Okay.
Hey, Sean Mason's
What's
in
up,
the
man?
building. I know.
What's up? How's it going?
It's going crazy today. But I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that we are able to see you. I'm glad that we are talking to one of the young fighters in the world who's definitely going to be a champion. He has his eyes on the prize. He is definitely one that is part of that pugilistic science that I like so much when it comes to boxing. So, what made Sean Mason get into boxing?
I done did every sport, and my mom signed me up for boxing, and boxing was just the one that made me fall in love. Like, I done done every sport you could think of. But boxing was the one that just caught my attention. I just dedicated to it and commitment.
And right now your record is 3-0?
With 3 first-round KOs.
Damn. I feel sorry for them other people. So with the KO, the knockout, is that your process that you want to put them out every time? Or is it, whatever happens in the fight, you just roll with?
Yeah, I'm more whatever happens, but I feel like when you work hard in the gym and you work on everything you're supposed to work on, it comes easier in the ring. When you train hard, fight easy.
Okay. So you definitely work hard at your stance, your movement. Are you a southpaw?
I can do both.
So you're ambidextrous. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your preferred style?
Orthodox. I rather fight orthodox.
Okay. So orthodox is your preferred method. So if you're feeling the jab, you pump it on the left, and then you can turn around and KO, do an uppercut and knock him out with the right.
Yeah, just like how Mike Tyson used to do.
Hey, have you watched the greats in order to get some pointers, or do you have a specific game plan that your coach has put out specifically for you?
My coach is an old school boxer, so all I really study is all the old school boxers. Like all the old school boxers. He put me on to the Mexican boxers, to the black fighters, to the Jamaican fighters, like all type of old school fighters I watch.
Okay.
All of them.
If you had to compare yourself to one of the greats, who would it be? Then I'll tell you who I think you remind me of.
All right, so I'm gonna first say James Toney.
Okay.
And then when it comes to my footwork, I believe I have the footwork of Mike McCollum. And man, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
If I had to pick somebody, when I looked at your footwork, I think you remind me of Sugar Ray.
I got that a lot, actually.
And when I saw your power, I was like, I would go with Hitman.
Hitman
Hearns.
Yeah, southpaw. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I actually study him too, because when he fights, he in his motion of fighting, he switches stances while he's fighting.
Correct.
So I actually studied him.
Correct. And when I watched you move in the ring, that's what I saw. I was like, wow, okay, I like that. What is it that you want from boxing? What do you want to gain in the ring? What do you want to be known as?
Off the top, like, I want to be known like as a good fighter, as one of the best fighters, one of the smartest fighters, and not just a fighter in the ring, but a fighter outside of the ring. Like, what I want to gain from boxing is to tell people, like, you can make it, and you can make it in anything you put your mind to in life. Like, don't ever feel like, oh, I'm not gonna make it because I'm not making it now. It's not where you're at right now. It's where you're gonna be at in the next 5 to 10 years. So,
I like that. What titles do you want to hold?
All of them.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. Is there somebody you're focused on at this moment that you're coming for his title?
Nah, I'm right now. Only thing I'm focused on is my next fight, and then I take little step by little step. Cause you never know where's the champion right now. By the time I'm up there for a title fight, they might not be champion no more.
Well, are you preparing for your next fight?
Yeah,
it's happening soon, correct?
Yes.
Where can they watch?
I don't have the exact information. It's still in the making right now.
Okay.
So I can't even speak on that too much.
Gotcha. What is the sweetest thing about what you do?
As a boxer?
Yeah.
It actually helps you out in life, like, a lot mentally, because, like, it makes you mentally tough. So, like, anything you do in life, you're already being in a situation. Like, if you're in a bad situation, you'll know how to handle it. Only because with being in boxing, you have to be mentally tough before you get into physical activities. Like, boxing is, in my opinion, the hardest sport ever. A lot of people look from the outside, they're just fighting each other, they train, but it's more than just throwing punches, because boxing is 90% mental and 10% physical.
Okay. With you being who you are, Sean Mason, what will be the next feat that you take on?
Besides boxing?
Yes.
I got my lawn service right here.
Hey,
Mr. Untouchable's Lawn Care. I actually been working on cutting grass and starting my own business. There's other stuff that I have been making right now, but as of right now, I got my lawn care. I'm everywhere with it, so y'all know, hit me up. I got it.
and for all those people out in Florida, just check him out. And make sure you take the opportunity to go on his gram. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. What's the biggest when you engage an opponent? Are you a person that talks smack? Are you a smack talker? Or are you like, I'll just let you know what it is in the ring?
Well, honestly, because growing up, you have to know how to talk good and defend yourself in the ring. So I used to be a trash talker, but now I'm more quiet. But once somebody if somebody talks trash first to me, then we're gonna have a back and forth talking trash battle, and I already know I'm gonna win it. Because
the funniest thing is, Cassius Clay, aka Muhammad Ali, to me was hands down the best trash talker in the game I've ever seen in my life. And sometimes boxers don't. It's more grudges now than literal trash talking, like unless you talk about the UFC, and then you got people like Conor McGregor and other people who talk smack. But in boxing now, it's just like grudges. Like, I see people like, I hate you because you got my title and I'm coming for you and I'm going to beat you down.
Yeah. Some people like some people be like, oh, it's just because I'm super passionate about it. But like, it's one thing being passionate, it's another thing when you start getting stressed out about it.
Right.
So if it's stressing you out, you gotta quit. You just hurting yourself being stressed out because somebody beat you for your title. I mean, he was just a better fighter that night. Go get it back. Me personally, trash talking, I like trash talking because it makes the sport more exciting.
Right.
Like, you don't want to just, if you're building up a high value fight, and there's never no trash talking, no mean mugging or nothing, you don't really like get into the fight. It's like you want somebody to be like, oh, I'm the bad guy, I'm gonna look in his face, I'm gonna curse him out, I'm gonna spit on him, I'm gonna push him, because it gets it more exciting. Like, you gotta, boxing selling tickets basically, so you gotta sell tickets, you gotta make people wanna watch you fight. You can't be boring face off or nothing.
Correct. In 5 years, where are we going to see Sean Mason?
On TV, fighting for the title. Actually, you'll see me on TV already having the title. Y'all see my lawn care service off the ground, and y'all can see all my other companies that I'm working on off the ground. I work hard, man. I work 24/7.
I can see that. And just to let you know, and when he says that, he's not joking, because basically I caught him after his training session today. So I want to tell everybody, be on the lookout for the incredible work of this young man, because he puts it in, he gets it in, and he's definitely doing incredible work to do what he does best in the ring. Right now he's 3-0, getting ready to be 4-0, training for the next fight that he's getting ready to put in, and I'm definitely going to be looking out for the greatness. So please, at any given time, no matter how big you get, just remember you started here first. So if I need to be at a ringside, you come to MSG, just put that ticket in for me. And I got you.
I got you.
And I definitely be there, because I believe in greatness. And when I saw you on the gram, I definitely was like, this young man got something going on for himself, and I definitely want to have him on today and talk about some of the things that he has going on, who he's about, and what he's got going in the ring. So I definitely want to tell people, be on the lookout for Sean Mason, because he's an incredible fighter. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Sean_Mason_, and then for Facebook, you can just find me at Sean Mason.
Be on the lookout for this incredible fighter. Be on the lookout for his incredible footwork and all the things he got going on, his lawn care and all the businesses that he got happening. Tell me before we go, is there anything that you want to impart to the guests and let them know about yourself?
Well, shout out to y'all for having me on here, so thank you. Shout out to all my sponsors, so y'all stay tuned and look at my sponsors. Far as the fans, I want to say, and far as like the people outside the world, like I said, if you put your mind to it, you could do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. In life, you have to take actions to find out where you stand at. So like, if y'all guys never reached out to me, I would never know if I would accept the interview or not. You got to take action in life. So everything you do, take action in life. If you're not taking action, you won't make it nowhere in life. That's just how life works.
Hey, I thank you for saying that. Once again, an incredible young man, incredible mind, incredible heart, incredible spirit. Sean Mason. Be on the lookout, as he says, Sean_Mason_ on Instagram, and if you're going on Facebook, it's just Sean Mason. But be on the lookout for the greatness, because it's sitting right in front of us, and he's definitely going to be once again having a bunch of titles around his waist. And I'm gonna get before I get 100, I'm gonna be sitting in one of those seats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all.
No problem. Take care, brother.
All right, take it easy.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to take a quick musical interlude. We're going to have our last guest up. The Real Etc. is in the building. Let's go.
Stick on the beat with another hitter. Did you fire, lady?
Don't stop, put it on your night. I know I'm hot, tell I'm on fire. I won't lie, feeling you all night. Let's get high, blow it up to the sky. The way you're looking at me got me feeling away. Retention, I can't focus, I want you to stay. Cause you're too damn nasty, and I'd be stupid if I let your finest pass me. Now, I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow, let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now I won't tell if you keep quiet. Keep loving me every night. Tell gang you with me tonight. You see I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you thought I'm honest, ain't I been give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip drip, he take a sip sip. We smoke a spliff and we get lit, you know. He love my drip drip, he take a sip sip. We smoke a spliff and we get lit, you know. We get the S550, getting high doing 150. Holding my hand, steady kissing on me. We in the hills looking for a couple baddies. He ain't never had these. I put him on to that new. He fucking with me now. Guess I got a new boo boo. I can't even lie. Got me about to blow the back on you. Fuck it, throw it back for you. Now I'ma bust it down for you. You see I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you thought I'm honest, and I'ma give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip drip, he take a sip sip. We smoke a spliff and we get lit, you know. He love my drip drip, he take a sip sip. We smoke a spliff and we get lit, you know. I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now I won't tell if you keep quiet. Keep loving me every night. Tell gang you with me tonight.
All right, so we once again CC working the board.
All right.
The Real Etc. is in the building.
Yo, what's good?
Welcome back. I heard you was here before.
Yeah, I was here a while ago.
Shout out to DJ Money Making.
Right.
Now, I'm pretty sure when you came on, it was Thicker and Thicker.
Yes.
Now it's Hot 914 Radio.
Yes. Yeah, it's still Thicker and Thicker.
Protect your neck.
In some areas. I see it. I still see it. You know. Oh, yeah, the model agency, right? Yeah, I see him.
This incredible brother, I definitely want to take time out and speak with, because he's all over doing a lot of different things. Not only is he a music artist himself, you lend yourself to a lot of different things and avenues. I see you at movie premieres. I see you at, shout out to my brother, who I call him my brother in my head because I don't know him, but Michael Jai White. I'm a martial artist myself, so I respect that brother highly because of the fact that he's 7-time world champion in the martial arts world. So
very well respected. Very well respected.
And if you don't, you're gonna find out why you should.
Yeah,
but
that's why he don't walk really with security.
Nope,
you
don't need it.
You don't need it.
That's one brother that don't need security. Nah, he's his own security. What got you into music? When you were little, etc. When was the process that you said, "This is what I want to do"?
It started off with more like poetry because I was always on punishment.
Okay.
Right. My mother used to put me on punishment for having a smart mouth. So instead of smacking me, she figured that the more effective method was to leave me in my room and take my toys away from me. And she said, well, all she left me was a pen and paper. And she said, either you gonna write down what you did wrong, or you gonna be in here and either stab yourself to death. So one of the two is gonna happen. So I ended up writing a lot of poems, and in order to communicate, I was very shy. So communicate with girls, I used to write poems. Communicate with my mother, I used to write poems. And apology poems, I used to write my mother. I'm very sorry for the things that I've done. And as those poems started to build up, they turned into more rap songs, and then country western songs, because I wrote country western prior to that as a kid, because I like Glenn Campbell was one of my favorite artists. Dolly Parton was one of my favorite artists. Like Glenn Campbell sang a Rhinestone Cowboy,
right?
And then all of a sudden my mother introduced me to disco, and then rap came out of it because my father introduced me to jazz. So when you fuse jazz and the scat, and then you fuse disco, you sort of come up with rap falls somewhere in that spectrum. So I became like a really good writer. I'm not gonna say rapper because I was really shy, so I really didn't want to rap. So I ghost wrote when I first started in this game.
So I heard.
Yeah.
And you have accolades from it. From people. Now, do you speak on because I know it's taboo sometimes.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Some of the stuff I really can't, because when you it's like signing like the NDA.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so basically, I wrote a lot of rap songs for a lot of artists. I really say one thing. One of my brothers, I call him my god brother. His name is Samuel Barnes. He's the second half of Trackmasters. He used to drive me to school every day, and he used to be like, "Yo, let me get one of those." And magically, some of them records found their way on to some.
Listen, ain't no magic, cause
boy, listen, I'm saying magic, cause
and listen, ain't no magic. You had skills.
Yeah.
Cause to write for Trackmasters.
Well, no, at that time it wasn't Trackmasters. At that time it was just he was Red Hot Love a Tone.
Look, I don't care if his name was Biscuits Without Butter. To put, like I said, which eventually became Trackmasters.
Yeah, eventually became Trackmasters.
You know how many hits?
Yeah, I know.
Trackmasters.
I know.
And some of them are yours. That's incredible.
The disclosure of the evening experiences.
That not of.
Nah, that's my man. It was a bunch of us, and he sort of was like my first inspiration in the music as a kid, and he watching him maneuver through the game helped me out, because he introduced me to artists through his experiences. And then I linked up with another artist friend of mine. Well, he's like my brother, even though we from other mothers. His name is Kwame. He brought me in.
Wait, are you talking about the rapper Kwame?
Yeah, I came here for something funky to happen,
bruh. Come on.
Yeah, he brought me. He showed me like what to do, what not to do, because he was a producer first. So I came in like on the end of the second album, and he was like my mentor for a long time. And then, you know, he was the reason why I started learning how to perform. I learned professionally how to perform, not just walk back and forth on the stage. And I watched the game from his eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, so they sort of, you know, introduced me to him. A couple of artists out there, like a lot of artists, you know, it was a lot, like Dasifax, the Boogie Monsters, Busta Rhymes,
hello,
you know, Rampage, Sprague Benz, all of them, like Mos Def, Talib Kweli. It was like they sort of like showed me the way in, and one of my big influences was UG from the Cellar Dwellers. He actually, they brought me out when I first did the very first underground record I did was featuring UG and Gage, and it was like I was the #1 selling underground artist for like the next 3 years. Yeah, no one knew who Etc. was, but they listened to the record because I was still shy.
Bruh, I shy or not doesn't take away, and I'm gonna be nice and say I know it's gold hits. Platinum hits.
I made a little change.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that ain't a little change.
He's being nice and he's being modest. I'm not.
Nah,
brother got paid.
You see, you can see,
like the song said. Just okay. Friday night. Yeah.
No, I learned a lot of humility in this game too. I learned, you know, it's easy to burn bridges.
Facts.
You know, I did a lot of stuff for free because I learned.
You trying to make your name?
Well, yeah, I did it. And also I did it because a lot of those were like, you know, I know I got jerked, but the bottom line is, you know, once you put it out there, people understand who you are, and they understand what you can and cannot do. So I would never have to come up to a company and say, what's your budget? Because they know who I am. They know what I've done. So they'll give me a price, and I'll say, all right. And I really don't say no to a lot. It's because the game, I love this game so much. Like, I deep dive in this game crazily. So, you know, and I really don't chase money because money keeps running.
Well, it definitely keeps running, but at the same time, you're a person that has done more than the average person, and I say that because of the fact that you have penned so many different people's music, and given birth to so many hits. It's not funny, and to have that accolade, to have that title, to have that skill is second to none. Because there are people who say all day that they can write, and then you listen to them, it's like, ooh, yeah, stop that.
No.
Because now this generation and this whole process is saturated.
Yeah,
everybody's a writer according to them. Everybody's a rapper. Everybody's a beat maker, producer. And if you listen to the beats, they not any of them sound the same.
Yeah, well, it's a standard. It's like when they used to buy the Mackie keyboards and they come with that standard beat. It's like, you know, I think one artist told me, and I'm not gonna say his name, very popular artist. He said these are microwave artists. You know, they hot for a little while. And
Facts.
I was like, whoa.
But it's true.
Whoa.
It's true.
But you know what? I still respect the artists because it, just for the fact that they able to do it, able to, you know, create their image, it's a lot that goes into being an artist. And I just give them the credit. I don't, you know, music changed over the past decade and a half that I was involved in it. Music changed like morphed into what it is now. And I'm not saying it's good or bad, but you know, it's just what cohort you fit into.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just, you know, I just was able to stand the test of time, and people tell me, oh, look at the stuff you did, look at the stuff you did. But the people that I look up to did the stuff I did. And I'm still trying to do what they're doing. And I think I look a little bit higher than what's right now.
You look a lot higher.
Yeah, you understand. I I observed how, you know, everybody talks about Jay-Z, but his name is Sean Carter. Like, my name is Sean McClain. I always have just Sean's. It's the Sean's. So I watch how he penned, you know, the Bugs Bunny songs off Space Jam.
Right.
I watch how he penned, you know, Still Dre. And no one really talks about that, but it doesn't matter because he did it. Correct. So I feel I never have to talk about it. Let someone else tell my story.
Well, I'm going to tell a story. This brother has penned some platinum and gold hits that y'all have grooved to over the years. Now, he may be under wraps to say certain things. And I'm not gonna put it all the way out there. All I'm going to say is, I guarantee you, your father's father, your uncles, and everybody has danced to some of his joints. And y'all was, and I guarantee you think the guy who was standing in front of the microphone was saying it. It wasn't him. But he performed it well, but it wasn't him.
Shout out to all the ghostwriters out there, Sean Garrett, you know, Brian, Michael Cox, all of them. Shout out to all the ghostwriters and the writers out there.
We're going to take a quick musical interlude. We're going to come back. Not only are we going to talk about the music, because we're going to get ready to play one of your tracks, but the other part is we're going to talk about the Lamborghini champagne. Get it popping, drizzle. Wait, can I borrow that bottle for a second?
Oh, no, I brought this for you.
Oh, thank you. But I was just going to show it to the people.
Oh, you can, I don't know, you know.
I know, what I do here. Lamborghini. We up in here. We got the gold bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be shipping. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drink this on New Year's Eve.
Listen, pop it.
So we definitely gonna be coming back. We're gonna talk more about Lamborghini, how he got this you know, product and branding going, as well as more of the music. But we're gonna be right back in 2 seconds. 2 and 2.
Stick on the beat with another hitter. Did you violate
Don't stop, put it on your night. I know I'm hot, tell 'em I'm fire. I won't lie, feeling you all night. Let's get high, blow it up to the sky. The way you're looking at me got me feeling away. We touching, I can't focus, I want you to stay. 'Cause you're too damn nasty, and I'd be stupid if I let your funness pass me. Now, I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow, let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now, I won't tell if you keep quiet. Keep loving me every night. Tell gang you with me tonight. You see, I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you throw them hundreds, and I'll give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. 'Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, spliff, and we get lit, you know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, spliff, and we get lit, you know. We get the S550, getting high, doing 150. Holding my hand, steady kissing on me. We in the hills looking for a couple baddies. He ain't never had these. I put him on to that new, he fucking with me now. Guess I got a new boo-boo. I can't even lie, got me about to blow the back on you. Fuck it, throw it back for you. Now I'ma bust it down for you. You see, I want it, so you gon' give it. I know you throw them hundreds, and I'ma give you a show. You pull up on me, I'm riding with you, you know. 'Cause where we going, only we know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, spliff, and we get lit, you know. He love my drip, drip, he take a sip, sip. We smoke a spliff, spliff, and we get lit, you know. I want you to stay the night. Tomorrow, let's catch a flight. Your girl gon' be alright. Now I won't tell if you keep quiet. Keep loving me every night. Tell gang you with me tonight.
Young guy.
you wanna do? Feeling my body closer to you. Boy, I'm dancing for you. Feeling my body closer to you. Give me your mind, collect all the thoughts in your head. Give me your heart, protect you from thoughts in your head. Feel it in the dark, I can feel you from afar. For you, in your eyes I see the stars. I've been looking for you. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. Boy, if it's cool tonight, yeah. Take me out on the town. Just me and you tonight, yeah. Nobody's around. Boy, what you wanna do? Feeling my body closer to you. Boy, I'm dancing for you. Feeling my body closer to you. Give me your mind, collect all the thoughts in your head. Give me your heart, protect you from thoughts in your head. Feel it in the dark, I can feel you from afar. For you, in your eyes I see the stars. I've been looking for you. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away.
That's it. Hey, once again, coming up right now is the one and only Etc. This joint is called Way Up. Let's go.
Shut me in this fucking way. Yeah, of course, man. Come on, man. You gotta get me in. I'll never let you down. Come on, go away, see that. Can I help you, gentlemen? Yeah, we here for the party. Yeah, the party, man. You got wristbands, password? Wristband, passwords? Wristbands, passwords, you ain't going nowhere. Come on, Pop. We get up in here. We getting in here, man. We ain't come here for nothing, man. Monster? Here we go. Really go? Hey. We're happy you're here. We know you're going to do everything on phone. Why do you paper chase? We have information. A lot of people are trying to get in. But we got this. I'm sure you got it, man. You take care of that, right? Cool. I know, bro. Good. We know you're going to do everything up. Good time. But there's a set of round of stuff.
After the party, they always wanna party more, so we stay up.
mosh pits. Got pocket watches, trying to figure out how to watch fits. It's not different, got a pot of view with that cockpit. No ice round my neck, cause my chest starting to get frostbite. Like, we up on that shit and we ain't gon' never stop. All that rock, and I don't give a damn what they have to say, cause it don't mean a fucking thing that way. That's last year. I don't even walk to that cashier. I'm in prime mode to the lyrical sitting in clear view. The Lambo comes to like clear view. See, all nights, not my nights. My nights like sunset. All I see is them replays now. All that I see. I don't give a damn what they have to say, cause they don't mean a fucking thing that way.
I'm sitting next to the real Etc.
Yeah, you can just call me Etc. It's been like that for years, Etc.
Well, there's another Etc. out there. That's why I said that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I can bring up his Instagram.
Bring him up. It's only one Etc. that I know of, and he's I think he's Haitian.
Yes.
That
guy.
Yeah, but he's not allowed to come over here.
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
I say Nabule.
I let him rock. But he cool. He cool. I see that he cool. But legalities and
I got you.
Listen, this is a business too. This is music business. I mean, I make music, but Jay-Z told you, I'm a business man.
Yo, I am so much enjoying this man sitting to my right. Incredible artist, as you just saw. The music speaks for itself. That just one snippet of the years of music that he has out.
Yeah.
You definitely want to pay attention to everything that he's doing. We behind the scenes talking, and I'm telling you, this man has definitely got his finger on the pulse and definitely got his finger in the pie. He's eating lovely. He's doing a damn thing.
You got the finger in the pie. That's
okay, this is the night experience now.
Okay, good. I stopped having my finger in the pie like 9 years ago.
I'm done. Lamborghini champagne. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna chill this bad boy, and I'm definitely gonna pull up.
Yeah. Tell me when you like it.
Definitely. It's brute.
That's Pinot. That's the Pinot. Yeah, that's the Pinot Chardonnay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's the good one.
We're gonna get
one of the good ones.
Toe down.
Yeah. And shout out to Lamborghini Champagne.
How did that come about?
Whoa.
Is it your champagne?
No, in actuality, I'm the global ambassador. It's myself and it's Nick Cannon and it's Jerry Wonder. So we all have our own.
Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Yeah, big shout out to Nick Cannon. I'm sorry, I had to let those claps, finish out because big shout out to Nick Cannon. I mean, that's one of the people when I say I look up to. Yeah, that's one of them. Big shout out to Blue, is manager, Nick Cannon manager. He's also Family Tree Entertainment. He's the one that manages Nick and Wild 'N Out and all the endeavors. And Blue's event, and Blue co-signed me when the Lamborghini president was there, and he came and he talked to me, and he was like, they had to fill me out. They said we watched some of your stuff over the years. We looked at you, and you seem to match the brand's
standards.
Right. So they looked at my character. They looked at my humility. They looked at my gentlemanship. They looked at the way I carry myself in an individual, and I'm not. They figured Lamborghini's been around for a long time, just the name itself. So the champagne is like an extension. Just like the cologne is an extension. And they were like, it took some time, and we spoke about it, and we came to a mutual agreement. And I have the gold bottle, the black bottle, and the tan bottle, and those are the ones I chose. And we made a great agreement. And I went from, hey, how you doing, to ambassador. Now I'm the global ambassador, and it goes with me everywhere I go. Thanks to all the stores that have placed it in. We're looking to place more in New York. I'm only allowed 2 spots in New York. Well, that was my promotion part, a marketing part. Is two locations in New York that they sell it exclusively. So we went through Jet Lines. We're in Miami, Miami, DC, as far as I go, and then Nick and Jerry Wonder have their own, and they place it accordingly. But big shout out to Blue that co-signed me. Big shout out to my man Morocco Turner, a fabulous producer. He co-signed me because he brought me there. Big shout out to my manager Dave Ash. Big shout out to my branding manager Ilse, because they actually supported. I got like 5 ads that we created for Lamborghini Champagne, and it's moving, and we just trying to make life better.
I will say this on air. I'll say it off air. If they're looking to put it on a show that's moving, shaking, and that's doing, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Because the people that I have here, people want to get. I had an Emmy Award winning actor on my show.
Okay.
So these are the people that I bring to the table. Major DJs in the New York tri-state area.
I saw you
legendary
had Flex up here one day. I was like, yo,
hey,
that's the
That's not an easy feat.
No, I know.
Getting that man to sit down for anything. Listen, I'm probably one of 10 people in the world who probably interviewed him.
Listen, I enjoy Flex over the years.
But I definitely want to bring somebody like this on board because they meet with my standards, because I believe in luxury. I believe in, putting the best out there. I believe in greatness, and that's what this show is about.
Absolutely.
We celebrate the greatness of artists such as yourself, the incredible work that goes into being a global brand ambassador for Lamborghini. As you can see, this is an incredible bottle. Having people connected to it, such as yourself, Nick Cannon, and the other people, can speak to what they're thinking of. The people that they're putting it in the hands of, or that are representing them, are of the elite. And I definitely put myself in a class by myself when it comes to this. There's a lot of people doing it, but I believe this is one that is that has a great reach to people, that speaks to their accolades, and that builds up not only themselves but this show.
Wow.
But
you gotta write that down.
Yeah. I like a bad TV show, I like a bad fortune cookie, but eventually I get to it.
No, you know what it is? I'm sorry. I have to let everyone know that when people see Lamborghini, they like, oh, I can't afford it. My own thing is, I tell people all the time, you can afford what you want to afford.
Bingo.
Right. The thing about it is, oh, you fly jets, you bougie. No, I fly jets because I'm late half the time to get what the hell I got to get to. Right. So
no doubt.
You got to understand, like, you can.
And that wasn't a G4 that you saw him on. That was a G5. Let's go. Okay, guys.
No, I get on with it. They got, you just got to
90% of it's G5. Go ahead.
You just got to understand that you can afford it. Like my one of my friends is, he has a company and he has, it's called Fly My Jet. He has packages, and it's like, you should not be afraid to step your game up.
Invest in yourself.
Right. You have to. Like, you fly places. I know we love JetBlue. We love American Airlines. We love Delta. I mean, I do. But my point is that you can also go the other route. You can, and I'll say it. I spent my birthday, I had brunch in the Hamptons. Oh, is that bougie? No. If you can get up to the Hamptons, you can sit down, you can eat, just like you go to Applebee's around the corner. Right?
Facts.
You just can't limit yourself. Like Wendy Williams told me years ago, and I know, if God bless me to see her again, I've never ran into her path in years, but she told me, if you want to hear the music that you want to hear on the radio, make it yourself.
Facts.
So you're talking about millions of records later, platinum plaques later. Yeah, I hear my records on the radio. And I really respected her for that, and I always want to say, so all the interviews I say, I wish she hears me one day and know that I still got the magazine that she was in when I was, just, a shy kid, just, holding on to my little polo coat, represent. And I want to say, thank you. I always want to tell her thank you, even if I send her like a email.
Nah, I'm not a fan of hers. Well, I will put that out there, but I will say this. The one thing I respect about her is her grind. She never stopped believing in herself.
Yes.
She took what she utilized as a platform, which was digging into people's business and getting nosy, and turned it into a massive, incredible monster that has that.
But you gotta understand that even though she did that, not
tabloid TV,
but
she was before TMZ.
All of this, like the Post, the Times,
yes,
all of that, like these magazines out, they do the same thing.
Yes,
she
but not as often
publicly.
Right.
Well, more publicly.
Every day.
But you know what?
7 days a week.
And there's some chick around the corner on 16B.
Bumquita.
Yeah, that's doing the same thing.
Facts.
It's just not broadcasting.
Facts.
But you know what it is? Human beings do the same thing all the time. True. Like how we refer to people. Sean? I know Sean. No, Sean with the limp. You know that dude? Yeah, the dude. Yeah,
etc. is a great politician, and he's running for office right after this. But I'm letting you know. But I'm letting you know. No, I'm just a person. But I respect her hustle.
I respect.
I don't respect how she did her hustle, but I respect her hustle because I don't believe. And like I said, we're here to celebrate people. I know things about people. Yeah. I don't bring it up on air. I don't go. So I heard you slugged your wife. So let's talk about it. I don't do that. But this is what people do. That's what she does.
You know what? There's an audience that wants to hear.
Oh no, facts. But I'm not that. That's what you. I prefer you tuning out to me.
Well,
if that's what you want.
That's that, and I have to agree with you on that because there's certain things that I won't say.
I can't do it.
I won't compromise, and if it means that I'll sell 4 million or 14 million less, so be it.
Facts.
Right, and that's what I say. Listen, it is what it is. But go ahead.
Tell me what you want people to know about, etc. For the coming future.
I want you to know that I'm not gonna stop. I want you to know that I've always reinvented myself. And I have come into my own. I've heard people call me amazing. Oh, you did this, but I'm starting to believe it myself. That as I come up with things, I'm an amazing individual. I'm not a Mason. I am amazing. But I want people to understand that.
I am.
Listen. One day I aspire to be when I get
that 357 means something.
When I get to that level, when I become that traveler, I want to be able to walk that road across that sand. Right?
Okay.
But
sound like
I'm
you
not
know something
there
already.
when I want to be able to, walk that over. I just haven't gotten to that point in my life yet where I can take that time. Because if I'm gonna do something, it's 150%.
Hey.
Right. So right now I'm 350% music. I'm 350% soundtracks. I'm 350% into the branding. I'm 350% into even my daughter's clothing line that she's now went from an idea and she's now selling out in a major mall in Brooklyn. It's called The Spot. It's at what used to be Albee Square Mall. Now it's called City Point.
What's the name of the clothing line?
It's called it's the K Marie Project. And she got a line called Do You Boo. The entire line is laced and outlined and glow in the dark.
She was just on a show not too long ago called Do You Boo. Not the name of the show, but I saw her actual shirt that the young lady put on the table.
Yeah.
And they placed it there, and she was wearing the actual shirt.
Yeah, and it actually glows in the dark. So that's her line. And, I mean, I'm so proud of her, funded by her father. Anyway, but I really I'm proud of her because I want to see it through.
No doubt.
And she's doing, and for her to stand in the mall on her own during grand opening day and stand there for 9 hours and really enunciate and tell people about her clothing line, how it came about. And she said, "Daddy, it's sold. She said, "Do you think they like the clothes?" I said, "They do like the clothes, but the thing is, people don't sell clothes. People don't sell records. People sell themselves. People sell the story."
Correct.
So that's what I'm giving you as etc. I'm giving you my story. So each record you hear from Way Up, it's a part of my life. If you listen to it, To the Lambo comes in like clear blue, because I've drove Lambos. I'm part of Lamborghini. I haven't said nothing I haven't done. Like I tell people, these cars are rented. Most of these cars are rented. Have you seen the insurance on a Lamborghini? Anyway. So, it's not you can't afford it. It's that insurance. So,
facts.
I want people to understand that. And, even with the song I have now, Dance For You, featuring my homegirl Kaya Jones, formerly of the Pussycat Dolls. Yeah, I want you to dance for me. Everything, not her, but I want people to dance. I want people to be happy. Like, I've found in myself for the past, 10 years, I've been happy with everything that I've done. I've never compromised, and I don't want anybody else to. So when you see etc., you see satisfaction.
I like that. And on that note, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Oh, well, Mac357 has been saying it's called The Real etc. because everybody's been taking different parts. So I'm just letting you know it's The Real etc. I'm the only one. I've been doing it. Right, you can even look up Sean etc. McLean. That's how my IMDb. You can see all my accolades. My business is all in the street.
Now, for those who don't know what an IMDb is, he acts, people.
No. Actually, I did act, but I actually do soundtracks and scores. And I do want to throw a shameless plug that I've done like Pam Mr. Maggette. I have a movie out now I did the score for called Bare Knuckle Brawlers that's on Netflix. And I'm going to be doing the score and soundtrack for the movie coming out, the Sean Bell story. So I'm really psyched about that. By True Vision is coming out with it. They're starting to shoot it in January. And then the album comes out. The album's called Sagittarius. I just had my birthday December 10th along with the greats, the Jay-Z's and all the other Sagittarius, Sag Life Forever.
Will Smith shares my birthday. Thank you. September 25th.
Well, Will Smith is one of the great. That's one of my other aspirations. So I just want you to understand that. Yeah, go buy the record. Yeah, I want you to hear it. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to play it in the car. Yeah, I want to add it to the playlist. Yeah, I want to go double platinum, triple platinum, quadruple platinum. It's great. I want to tour around the world again. I want to do those things. I love it. But I want you to understand, when you buy it, I'm not just giving you microwavable food. I'm giving you something that's going to last for the next 15 years. I've given you stuff that lasted for this 12, 15 years. I'm going to give you something that lasts for the next 15 years. So I want you to see that. I want you to see history, because I'm going to try to make history no matter what I do. Big shout out to my homegirl Tiffany, Sean John, that's been supportive for the video. Big shout out to Goals Clothing Line. I want to make sure that everyone, eats. So, if your friends don't eat, then there's no sense of sitting down at the table.
Once again, incredible artist, incredible person, and I'm just meeting the man today, and I feel a kindred spirit because of the fact that I'm about energies, and this brother has an incredible energy. So once again, be on the lookout. Purchase Way Up. Go purchase Lamborghini. I'm gonna definitely get this bottle popping, and I'm gonna have it in the crib, and we're gonna chill it up. Please take the opportunity to support the people that you see before you that I bring on this show because of the fact, not because I say it, because of the fact that they're incredible artists. And as I tell people all the time, I bring greatness here before you every week, and I want you to enjoy that greatness every time you sit
talking about
here.
you. He's talking about you.
Okay.
One last thing, if I can, if I may.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to say big shout out to my man Dio that's in the video. Please go watch Way Up, the video. A very great video. Will Miller film production. I have some greats in it. I have Cuban Links in it. Dio from Dave Chappelle, Kenny Rock. Big shout out to Tony Rock. You know, my man. We've been rocking. I'm still rocking. You're one of my aspirations.
And the next video shoot, you're gonna see Mac 357.
Yo, listen, if Mac could be in a video with a young lady and it's like he has on a pajama set, because we're doing this whole thing.
I can do that. That's easy.
We're doing this whole thing with Dance for You. It's gonna be fire. Also, it was said before, and things went popping, and you understand. Shout out to Steve Stout. Holla at me, man. And when after that phrase happened, that man became a billionaire.
How about that?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Yes, it.
Shout out to my co-host Miss Tony, because that's my co-host that you just saw.
Hold on, let me see what that is.
Yeah. Once again, this is the evening experience.
No, I can't show that.
No.
Recorded. That's terrible.
We went to the Godfather of Harlem premiere.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be in the movie too. The guy that produced The Godfather, he's going to be in the Sean Bell movie.
Okay. We
having a good time, man. It's a lot of big things, but we trying, man.
So once again, this is the evening experience from 5 to 7 every Thursday. It goes down. It's going to be an incredible show next week. Listen, I tell you every time, tell a brother, tell a mother, tell another. We right here. We doing the big things. Once again, big shouts out to the Real Etc. in the building, doing what he does best. And we definitely going to get it popping next week. Tune in, another big Slobber Knocker show. And I want to really, all jokes aside, thank you, CeCe, for being here today.
Thank you, CeCe.
Thank you for helping producing my show. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to laugh and have fun. Shout out to In The Mix once again. We'll see you next week. Let's get it.
Peace.